Last season, the Indiana Pacers put together one of the most electrifying playoff runs in NBA history, making it all the way to the finals and finding themselves in a Game 7 against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And the game was off to a pretty good start. Halliburton was hot, and then he went down. And with him fell the Pacers' championship hopes. And about a year later, the Pacers are one of the worst teams in the league, with a 19-61 record. And that's not right. Indiana was so close to that championship. But don't worry, Pacer fans, I'm doing right by y'all. Not only are you going to win one chip, we're taking y'all all the way from 0 to 19 rings. Now, why 19? Because that'll make the Pacers the winningest franchise in league history. And I'm going to try and do it by making moves that I could actually see happening in real life. I'm not just going to be trading scrubs for first round picks, going out and getting superstars like it's nothing. Now, granted, I'm not an NBA GM, so the deals probably won't be perfect. But regardless, I think it's going to be a good time. Speaking of deals, the Clippers, they traded away Big Zoo. Indiana was able to bring him in. But with that, they sent out their pick in this 2026 NBA draft. Now, the pick is top 4 protected. So right now, the only thing I'm worried about is seeing where that pick lands. It better be in the top 4 or else this video is going to be off to a rough start. The 26 draft has a lot of buzz around it. Seems like there are quite a few can't miss prospects. So if we can keep that pick, Halliburton comes back, we're really kind of in business. Here were the stats for this year. Shout out to Siakam for holding it down. I mean, I know the Pacers didn't really win much, but I'm sure it wasn't too fun to play so many games for such a bad team. Draft lottery. Since we were one of the worst teams, we'll have a 14% chance at number 1. If it's top 4, we're cool. If it's not, it goes to the Clippers. Come on, Pacers. We need some luck. And it fell to 5. Okay, well, this is a bad scenario. The Wizards had Phoenix picking and jumped to 1? Everybody got lucky except for me. All right, I see how it is. So we do not have our pick. Remember, 1 through 4, we would have got it, but it had to fall to 5. And I guess that's the risk the Pacers took with trading for Zoo. So you better average 30 and 20 rebounds, big fella. Speaking of, another part of these realistic rebuilds is bumping guys' tendency. I want Zoo to at least be at like a 70-shot tendency. Halliburton and Pascal, y'all are my star players. I need y'all to shoot more. And having Nembhard at a 50-shot tendency is actually criminal. Like, come on, what are we doing? I'm going to bump him at least to a smooth 80. I'm going to put him at the 2 guard so that way him and Halliburton can start together. Oh yeah, and Jarris Walker, I'll show you a little bit of love here too. Let's bump him to a 70-shot tendency. He's played well without Halliburton, and I'm assuming with Hallie back, he's only going to help what Walker's been up to. And if you want to help what we've been up to here on the channel, like and subscribe. We're trying to hit 400K by July. I know it's possible with your all support. Lots of uploads on the way with the playoffs almost here, man. I can't wait. So that means we are without a draft pick, right? Yeah, we got nothing for this draft. Do we want to trade into the draft? That's definitely a conversation to be had. Obviously, we couldn't get a super high pick unless we were giving up one of our best players. Yeah, I think I'm cool on giving up anybody to try and go out and get a draft pick. So let's head straight to team player options. I like all these guys. Q-Jax, J Huff, I'm not a huge fan of. His defense isn't really worth a quarter, and sometimes when his three's not dropping, it's tough. Yeah, he was 32 from 3 this last season, and it felt like it when I watched Pacer games. Jarris Walker for sure. Q-Jax was cool. Kobe Brown, he was a part of the Zoo trade. We'll keep him, and Ben Shepherd will take the option as well. No qualifying offers. Now, as far as cap space, we don't have the chicken to go that route. We are $44 million over the salary cap at the moment. I will say, I mean, as far as what we could use, I guess a backup shooting guard would be nice. Yeah, I would say that's our biggest area of need is a backup too. Lou Dort, crash out Lou. If we need somebody to, take out the other team's players, he would be perfect. So let's go ahead and bring in Lemon Pepper Lou. Nah, that's Lou Williams, but we'll get Lou Dort there. And in case I really don't end up liking J Huff this season, I'll get Zach Collins in on a 1-year deal. And as far as trade trades we might want to make before the season gets going. I don't really see any. Now, old Tommy John McConnell, I don't know if that's what TJ stands for, but TJ, I know he's beloved by Pacer fans, but he is 34 and on an expiring contract. He could be a trade candidate. Is Obi? He'll be an expiring this next year too, so that's another guy we'd probably consider looking to move. Now, Siakam, he's up for an extension, 20 a year. I can do that for you. We'll throw 2 years on top of your deal. Obi Toppin, minimum? Sure, we can do that. Jay Huff, I guess. Does he really have that much hair? I feel like his hairline sucks way more and his bald spot's bigger. All right, I promise I'm not trying to hate on Jay Huff. That's my bad. Player progression, Nembhard goes up 1, as does Jarris Walker. These two young guys, they're going to be a big part of what we're doing. Zoo, we lost a top 5 pick for you and you're regressing. Siakam, he goes down 1 as well. Yeah, TJ goes down. Neesmith went down? What? That's not good. We will have our pick in the 27 draft, which I am excited for. Even if it's nothing crazy, just having a draft pick can be quite useful. And somebody's got to get cut here. Well, Zach Collins, I know I kind of brought you in to be this nice backup big man, but I'll see you later, big fella. And we'll have the 27 class coming up next. Cam Williams is always nuts in the Sims, but I'm hoping we can get back to being a playoff team and being competitive, so we probably won't be in that range where we could draft Mr. Williams. We're going to turn down the bench utilization a little bit, and I think we are pretty much ready to go now. Dang, Hallie just got back. We're already bruising our hip. Yeah, I'll totally take this. Podcast P. I'm good, man. Although that Clipper pick probably will be nice. And Paul George has kind of been turning it up lately. His new theme song I'm hearing is that one song. How does it go? Return of the Mac. That was not a good impression at all, man. Some of my worst singing ever. I'm off my game. And the Wolves win the cup, and we're starting to get some chemistry together. We're starting to roll here. One of the top teams in the East. I'm glad we're rebuilding an East team because I hate rebuilding in the Wild Wild West. OKC, San Antonio. Oh my gosh, man. I don't want to deal with them. And we still might, you know, we're going to make a lot of finals, hopefully, in this video. So we'll probably have to deal with them eventually, but hopefully a lot less frequently than we would if we were in the West. 30-20 record, that's good. But again, you talk about the Western teams. If we can make it out of the East, you got all these squads you got to worry about. There's better teams than us in the East. There's definitely some stuff that I'm concerned about going into this deadline. So let's see how everybody's playing. Halliburton is back, and he's putting together his best season ever. 26-9 from Hallie. P Skills has been pretty dang good. 21 tonight. Nembhard's averaged 16 on good efficiency. Jarris Walker's turning it up this year. 16 a night. Big Zoo, 13-11. Okay, solid. Now, Obi Toppin and old Tommy John McConnell, along with Neesmith, they're probably some of my most movable contracts. So if we were to go Obi, T-Mac, and then Neesmith, all in one big deal, that gets you a lot of salary. I don't want to throw a first because I like drafting, but if I had to, I will. I'll throw a couple seconds. We could get Jaden McDaniels. I don't see the Minnesota really ever doing that. Mikal Bridges, honestly, I could see the Knicks moving him, just considering, I don't know, he hasn't been the guy that they were hoping to get when they traded 6 first-round picks or whatever it was. I'm sure they wish they could have those back so they could get Giannis. And then in this deal, we'd also get Money Mitch Robinson, which might be a little unreasonable. And this is an Eastern rival. Okay, I'm talking myself out of that one. That one looks a little crazy. What if I did trade my pick this year? I know I just said I didn't want to, but if the right deal was out there that I felt could really take us to the next level, they want 2 firsts, the Hawks do, but they would give me double D. Dyson Daniels. Oh, Jalen Tyson up for grabs. What team is he? Is he still on the Cavs? Because I saw Jakob Poeltl over there. I don't know how they got him. Should we see what teams are selling as well before even going out? And I mean, like, Mike Porter's available on the Nets. He ages like milk in the sim. The Lakers got a 69 overall starting center. They're selling right now. Celtics are selling, but that's an Eastern rival. Probably not a team you'd trade with. That didn't really help me much. Let me play around with some trade packages and we'll get something through here in a second. This one's calling to me, bro. I love this deal. Walter Clayton, an interesting young guard, averaging 11, but the prize player in this trade is Dyson Daniels. Now, the Hawks are netting 2 first-round picks, and with number 1 pick Risa Shea actually understanding how to play basketball now, he's averaging 22. Maybe they're like, yeah, we don't even need Dyson like that. And getting 2 firsts back is something for sure. So we're going in, we're making this deal. We think that Dyson can greatly improve our defense, so we're going to make a major play. Yeah, Dyson will immediately be a starter. Now, his shot tendency in 2K is super low. Like, I know he's not a scorer for real, but it's got to be like 40 is nuts. I need you to at least look at the rim. I can't have you being Dyson Simmons. All right, so we'll turn that up to a 60, and I think we are all good to go with that. Unfortunately, old Walter Clayton isn't going to get any minutes. I feel like Walter's not the most common name. The only other guy I know named Walter is this chemistry teacher. He ended up going off the rails. Him and one of his former students got into a whole bunch of trouble. And post Dyson trade, we're kind of hooping. I like it, man. We're playing pretty well. Oh, we're playing really well. I feel really good about making that trade for Mr. Daniels. And we'll still have our picks in 2028 and 2029. I didn't give those up. We gave up 27 and 30. So those 2 years are cooked. But we still got a couple extras to look forward to. Golly, Joker went crazy for the Nuggets. Darren Peterson, great rookie year. Oh my goodness, yeah. If Cam came back like this 24 a night on the Clippers, my goodness, that'd be nuts. And Risa Shea, MIP, they said he was trash. Apparently, Bronny's averaging more points in the month of April than Z Rizzy, or it's like about the same. Like, it's something crazy. Shout out to Risa Shea, though. I hope he works it out. It was just a trash draft, bro. That's all it was. I mean, Steph Castle was there. All-NBA second team is Tyrese Halliburton, 25 points and 9 assists a night. Right around what he was averaging when we checked in on him. My guy Dyson, his shoulder hurts a little bit, but he'll play through it. All defensive second team for Double D there. And we'll be taking on the Magic in the first round. Man, the Magic are more dysfunctional than... I'm going to edit that out. But let's go ahead and get to it. The Orlando Magic. Franz, Paolo. I don't think that duo really works. They go together like peanut butter and mustard. Game 1, we win. Game 2 is a Magic win. We'll take the 3rd and the 4th. Get them out of here! Get them out of here! Oh no! We're going to a Game 7. Oh, and of course, Zoo sprained toe. Man, go ahead and wrap that up and get out of here. I traded everything for you. Who did the Clippers get with that 5th pick? Matter of fact, before we go to Game 7, who did the Clippers get with that pick? They're in the play and they're not very good. They drafted Darius Acuff. We could have had Darius Acuff. Instead, I'm stuck with Zoo, hit his toe on the coffee table and can't play. Come back. Okay, there we go. Off to a good start in Game 7. Come on, your Pacers on to round 2. Didn't blow a 3-1. 25 from Hallie. He's averaging 28 and 11. Jarris Walker at 22. Siakam a dub. And Zoo back. 18 and 16. Next up will be the Cleveland Cavaliers. Hey, Jimmy Harden, he shot like June 23rd the other night or something like that. He was like 6 of 23, I think. Also got the Don, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. Game 1, Cavs take. Game 2, we'll take. Uh-oh, Cleveland, you scared? You better be. Cleveland, that belt's for you. Next up will be New York, a familiar foe for the Indiana Pacers. Man, we're doing all this without even getting our top pick. Could you imagine if Silver didn't cheat us out of our pick? Game 1, we win. Game 2, we win. Dyson Daniels, I love you. You changed the culture here in Indiana. It's Hallie versus Ant, 2 budding young stars going at it. Ant averaged 29 in the West Finals, as did Hallie, but he averaged 12 assists as well. Kevin Huerter's at the 2. Wait, Ant's hurt? Now listen, we never wish injury on anybody, but Anthony Edwards is out for the season. Let's go. This is going to be an easy dub and an easy first championship. What? We're down 3-1. I'm fully healthy. No, bro. Shorten it up to an 8-man rotation. This is what the Pacers do. They come back. Tyrese James coming back from 3-1. We win Game 5. Come on, Pacer comeback. That'd be a perfect way to set the tone for this video with our first championship. There is no way we're going to lose to Julius Randle and friends. Come on. Okay, we're down to minute 17. This video is not going to be heavily gameplay based because, man, we got so many championship runs to get through. But do I want to jump into this and see what in the world is going on? Of course I do. It's a Game 6. We could lose to the Timberwolves, who, again, it's Randall and friends. To be honest with y'all, this is the first video I've recorded in like 4 days. I was chilling for a little bit. I pre-recorded a bunch of content, and I wanted to take a little bit of time to chill and get ready for the NBA playoffs. Now, granted, my whole life is a break, I guess. All I do is play video games, but I want to take a couple days off recording so I could activate playoff mode. Yeah, I'm a cornball for even mentioning this. Let's just go ahead and get this started. Big Zoo inbound the rock. It's going to go into Halliburton. Halliburton defended by Dante DiVincenzo. Swings it over to P. Skills. Siakam defended by Julius Randle. Here, come set me one, Zoo. Good screen from Zubac. Zoo roll to the rim. Siakam looking to attack. Trying to shake Randle, but can't. 7 on the shot clock. Come on, Siakam. Do something. Trying to get to the rim. Hands it off to Zoo. Zoo bumping Nas. Oh, wow. Zoo saved that possession. That was a completely empty possession, but Zoo able to bank a layup in off the glass to go on ahead and tie this ball game up. We got about 50 seconds to go. Here's Julius Randle with the ball. JR driving on Siakam. Great defense from Pascal. Come on, Pascal. Oh, no. Tough fade. Randle misses it. Less than 40 seconds to go. We can take the lead with the bucket. Ball go up to Nembhard. Nembhard bumping here. He'll bounce it over to Siakam. Pascal. He's getting destroyed by Randle, but he'll click kick. Halliburton knocks down the 3. I was trying to say he'll kick it out to Halliburton. Hallie hits the 3, and we're up by 3. That's a little 5-0 run. Exactly what we needed. See, I told y'all I haven't recorded in a few days. I'm rusty. Bald Rudy will inbound. Timberwolves need a 3 to tie, or they might go quick too. They hit Randle in the post. Randle backing in on Siakam. Great contest, but Randle able to go high off the glass for the finish. All right, let's get it into Halliburton. Let's hit these free throws, and it should be okay. First free throw, Tyrese. He's 7 of 7 from the line. Second one, Halliburton. No, he missed it. I jinxed him saying he was perfect. 3 will give the Wolves the lead. 2 could potentially force overtime. Here's DiVincenzo with it. No timeouts for Minnie. 8 seconds to go, and he went out of bounds. Everybody, let's laugh at DiVincenzo. Buddy went out of bounds. Nice job, Bigfoot. Siakam will get it into Hallie. 7.2 to go. Halliburton, as long as you don't miss some more free throws, we should be all right. First one goes. I knew you weren't like Nick Anderson. I knew you'd deliver for me. Big time from Hallie, and we are headed to a Game 7. Chance to come back down 3-1 in this 7th game. Granted, should we have... Whoa! Jaden McDaniels knocks it down. It's not over yet. What do they say? It's not over till the fat lady sings. But maybe that only applies for San Antonio games and their big old women. Siakam gonna get fouled here. That's a Charles Barkley reference. I've never seen a San Antonio woman. Siakam makes the first. Second one from Siakam also goes. 1.8 to go here. If they hit a full court shot, I am ending the video right now. Okay, good. One of these days I'm gonna say that and it's actually gonna happen and I'm not gonna end the video, or maybe I will. Siakam, a little Curry piece in this one. We didn't get to see Bron versus Curry at all this season. Curry could have played last night against the Lakers, but instead he's playing tonight against Sacramento. Come on, Steph. Anyway, enough talk about Wardell and LeBron. Game 7 on the way. We can complete this 3-1, and that's what we will do. Your Indiana Pacers, the 27 champs. After a terrible, disastrous 2026 season, we come back in 27, get back to the finals, get to a Game 7, and win this time in a 3-1 comeback. And Hallie drops 30 points. It's only right the Pacers did it in a comeback. 30 and 10 from Siakam. How about Zoo? 29 and 10, 12 of 13 from the field. You know what? It was worth all the picks. Jarris Walker and Andrew Nembhard, some tour dates there. 28, full 3, and about 10 assists from, bro, see, I'm telling y'all I'm rusty. From Tyrese Halliburton. He is your finals most valuable player. We ran, buddy, 40 minutes a night off the injury. That is ridiculous. Borderline malpractice. But he held it down. He stayed healthy the whole time. My guy Dyson Daniels has some thigh cramps. Hey, and Dyson, his efficiency was awful. Offensively, he was a complete liability, but we don't win that without him. No doubt about it. The Brody retired on the Magic. Wow. DeAndre Jordan retired on the... Oh, he was jobless. Bradley Beal retired. Bro, Bradley Beal, he fell off quick. Now, granted, who knows? Maybe he'll come back from the injury and look decent. I kind of thought Paul George was washed, but he's looking crazy now since returning. I saw number 1. I said, how'd we get the first pick? Yeah, it's the first pick in the 2nd round. The Bulls had the first pick in the 1st round. They got Cam Williams. 2nd round? Is that Brandon McCoy? My guy B-Mac? All-star ceiling? Let's go ahead and bring him in. Coming out of Duke, you know Duke produces a lot of great NBA players. They also get a lot of the top prospects, so that's probably part of it too. Jarris Walker, Ben Shepherd, Kobe Brown, Q-Jax. I think I'm cool, man, but everybody everybody else, yeah, it's say Q-Jax has a 6'8 wingspan at 6'4. That's a pretty good wingspan. Jarris Walker, yeah, I give you that for 5 years. I think that's not ridiculous. Shepard, we'll do a minimum. Kobe Brown, we'll do a minimum, or a hair above the minimum. All right, we got all our key guys back, and then I do have some additional money to play with. Honestly, like an AJ Mitchell would be nice. Who do we have as our guards? TJ and Tyrese. AJ Mitchell, why is it a 1-year deal? Sure, I mean, I'll do it. And I don't need any wings for sure. Maybe another power forward could be decent. I'd steal Josh Hart from New York. All right, we got everybody here. I don't know if I'll be able to afford all this. Dang it, they didn't give me AJ Mitchell. I wanted him more than I wanted Josh Hart. Oh, sugar. We are 80 million over the salary cap. And part of the problem is Neesmith, bro, making about 20 M's. We might need to find a way to move him. Now, even though we're way above the cap, Halliburton, of course, you can get that money. Zoo, thank goodness you're taking a discount. Nemhart, I'll give you that gladly. And then Neesmith, minimum, sure, we can do that. And Cam Jones will do a minimum as well. Okay, whoa. Let's slow down and let's get to player progression. Oh, this is good. Neither was that voice crack. But we got a lot of red arrows here. My guy Dyson Daniels does get better. Jarris Walker improves. Why is Nemhart getting worse? Halliburton gets worse. P. Skills, Zoo. Yeah, not a lot of positive progression here. I am excited about young Brandon McCoy, though. I think he can progress pretty well. I'm going to be honest, when I was scrolling down that roster, it looked like we had a few too many players. The roster looked pretty full here. We got 16 players, so somebody isn't going to make the cut this year, and that is going to be Furphy. Usually becomes decent in the sim. I have a lot of guys on longer term deals, so I don't want to like release anybody because then you have to eat that money. You think there's anybody here we could trade and get value for? I think like a Lou Dort, somebody would give me some value for. I don't think a first for Lou Dort is ridiculous at all. Brooklyn, if you want to throw that my way, I'll take it. I don't think that's crazy. Deal is done, and we will head into the 2027-28 season. Oh my goodness, this big man looks crazy. Malik Webster, 7'3" with a 7'5" wingspan. Now we're probably going to be picking, in the 20s, so we'll see who's available to us. Maybe there'll be some steals. We've done pretty well when it comes to draft steals in some of these previous rebuilds, so hopefully my hot streak can continue. As long as you do a little bit of scouting, you're usually able to do pretty well for yourself. That's something I definitely recommend y'all try out. Just getting auto-generated guys. You can find some players sometimes later in the draft that have some pretty good potential. If you've watched some of my draft challenge videos, you might know, or if you've just done rebuilds yourself, you might be aware. Now, I was talking about, we're going to have, what did I say? Some pick in the 20s. Right now, it's looking like we could be back to the draft lottery after the NBA championship. We are being humbled this season, and I can't just stay the course the rest of this year. That's not an option. I want us to repeat, and we got to at least be back in the playoffs, have some type of chance to defend our title. Siakam, I mean, he's still really good, but that's 50 million, bro. You understand me? If I threw him and I want to draft, I still could because I have our pick and the Knicks pick. I'm going to throw in this first from us, unprotected. That could have some value. We're not the greatest right now. And, wow, Jamal Murray, that's not realistic, huh? Why would I trade for Drew Holiday? And Austin Reeves fell off bad, as he always does. I'm cool off AD. Man, that contract. Yeah, these offers aren't what I was hoping for. Triple J's not bad. Do I think Utah would give up on Triple J? No. Wow, Dalton Connect figured it out for the Lakers. I guess he finally ended his beef with them after the canceled Mark Williams trade. Hornets are selling. They got everybody available. Cam Boozer's on that team too, by the way. And that's somebody I've heard that the Pacers might want to draft. Who knows how true all those rumors are or whatever. There's so much stuff that goes around now. And no, we're not a selling team. Don't get me wrong. We are buying here. I want to be competitive. If I could use like maybe some teams like young Johnny Furphy, he's disgruntled too, so it kind of be perfect to move him right now. He doesn't want to be here. Shout out Eric Bledsoe. If you know, you know. But if we throw in Furf with Siakam, is there some deal that I think makes some semblance of sense and would also benefit us? We got this Knicks swap. I mean, I'd throw it in too. Hugo Yimga, 3rd overall pick. Oh man, I mean, he could be pretty good for us. And I mean, we're taking on Embiid, which isn't great, but Hugo could help us build for the future. Trey Johnson would be an incredible future piece. They're asking 3 firsts here, dude. There might just not be a deal here, and I might unfortunately have to ride it out the rest of the season. I know I said that's exactly what I didn't want to do, but sometimes it just doesn't work out the way you want it to. So I think we're going to have to be patient, let it play out, and go into the off season and try and reshuffle the deck. I'm so glad I believed in this group because in February and March, we've turned up. This second half of the season's been elite. We look like the team that won the championship. 51 W's, jumped all the way to the 3 seed. We were at like 8. Joker wins his 8th MVP, man. My goodness. Anthony Edwards, clutch player. Oh, Cooper Flagg's hurt. Tyrese Halliburton, All-NBA second, averaged 25 and 8. So pretty similar numbers to last year. Knicks are at the top of the East. They're really good. They got some separation. Siakam, he's a little banged up, but he's going to play through it. Yeah, everybody's pretty much good to go going into the postseason, which is awesome. We got Brooklyn in the first round. They picked up Jalen Green, and that's about it. And they're somehow in the playoffs. I feel like this should be cake for us. Shout out Kyle Lowry. We're going 7 with the Pacers, or with the Knicks. Or with the Nets. It can just never be easy for the Indiana Pacers, can it, man? There you go. Good start to the game. Oh, here come the Nets. We're trying to come back late, but it's too little too late. Whoa, we almost got back in it, but we do. 25 and 11 from Hallie. Jalen Green at 28. We lose in the first round. So I guess the Nets win all the way. They won the... Jalen Green's the greatest to ever do it. How did they... How, Sway? You ain't got the answers. Has Pods dropped 30 yet? How did they do this? I have zero idea, man. Wow. But had we beat them, I know it's a game of matchups, but had we beat them, maybe there's a real chance we go on to win it. They won the chip and got the number 1. Ban them from basketball. They found some type of cheat code we don't know about, because there's no way. We got 20 and 25. So here's the blueprint. Man, Siakam's contract's looking a lot nicer now because we're on the part where he's making 20 M's and teams are willing to throw me some real value for him. I saw the 7th overall pick. I'm tempted to bite here. I'm tempted to bite. That made me think of my guy Buddy Hield's teeth. Whew. You know what? Siakam's going to Milwaukee. It'd probably be real weird having him and Giannis, but we're just going to add to the dysfunction over there. And we're taking the 7th pick. At 7, we should be able to get somebody with immense potential. We got Marcus Rogers, All-NBA. We got any Hall of Fame ceiling guys? No. Oh, man. Whoa, wait. Sean C. Richmond. Now, this dude's projected to go way later. We could probably actually get him with one of our later picks. So maybe we draft somebody else here. I don't want to draft a guard. A big wouldn't be bad. Mark Kemp, Wayne Embry, All-NBA ceiling, only 20 years old, C+ overall. Let's hope, Mark. And then what I'm going to, just to ensure we get old buddy with the Ray Allen ceiling, I want to trade away multiple picks, 20 and 25, and just get me to, what's reasonable? Like 18? I don't think that's crazy. Nah, I should be able to move up a little more. Give me a 14. Get the Blazers on the phone. Good work. Appreciate you. Now, can I go get buddy who's compared to Ray Allen too? I want him. Yep, right here. Sean Richmond. Maybe this doesn't work out, but what if it does? Let's go ahead and bring him in. Wow, dude. Big Webster is an 84 off the jump. So we got Kemp, we got Richmond. These are going to hopefully be key pieces for our dynasty down the line. The 2 juniors will take the team options here. Walter Clayton Jr. and Brandon McCoy Jr., aka my guy B-Mac. We got Justin Edwards in free agency. Why'd I announce that like it was some big deal? Sorry, Justin. So at point guard, we're cool. We got plenty of point guard depth. 2 guard could probably use a little bit of work. Small forward's cool. Power forward, without Siakam, we're definitely feeling it. Man, the best option for me right now is Rui. Not that Rui isn't good, but he's not good enough to fill the Siakam size hole in the lineup. Let's go get Mr. Proctor here. And I think that's about all I can really do here. I think my work here is pretty much done, which isn't good. This roster, it's definitely worse than last year. I guess Jarris Walker, he was playing some 4 coming into the league. He's only 6'7". No, that's not a joke, but he actually is 6'7". But we got Dyson Daniels to bring size. Well, he's a small forward at 6'7". That's pretty normal. Zoo, you're gonna have to hold down the paint, big fella. We're really bought in on the youth movement here in Indiana. We know that this year might be a little ugly. I think we still have our pick for 29. I know I got 18 players. Somebody should have told me not to sign so many people. Who could I move and actually get value for? That's a great question. Probably like Walter Clayton, but I don't want to move him because he's actually a player for me. Would somebody throw me maybe a second for Jay Huff and Kobe Brown, Pell Larson in a second? Sure. And then I'm going to just release somebody else. Cam Jones, see ya. And does that give us enough room or do we need one more? No, we need one more. Idiot YouTuber doesn't know how to do basic math. Ben Shepherd, throw me a second. We got a deal. Okay, I'm not taking a first for Ben Shepherd. That's kind of along the lines of what I was talking about earlier. Like, I don't want to take that insane of a deal. Dyson Daniels, 20 M's, so we can do that for sure. Do we project to have cap space at any point down the line? Because if we don't, this is going to get brutal. Walter Clayton, I'm going to sign back. AJ Green, we'll wait. We'll see where we're at the deadline. I don't like what we got right now. This is not good, but we have the young players. This might be kind of a transition, a gap year here kind of thing. Bro, they have been cooking the midi man. DeMar DeRozan on Twitter. Apparently, he's most likely going to become top 10 all time in scoring. And there was this guy who put out a post just saying, I don't know exactly what he said, but he was just kind of like, it's weird that he's going to be top 10. He might have said it doesn't sit right with him. Regardless, it got to people having conversations. DeMar replied about it himself. All this other stuff happened. And man, everybody was disrespecting the midi man. DeRozan, like, why? Hasn't he gone through enough? He's had to play for Sacramento, the Bulls. Like, come on, bro. I was like, dang, they are cooking him. If you're on Twitter as much as me, you know what I'm talking about. Giannis is available. Wouldn't that be funny? We bring him into Indiana. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't think we're good enough to be buyers right now. I don't have my pick. I don't have my pick till 2031. I may have made a mistake, but we gotta live with that for now. Hey, bro, some of y'all comment from your mom's accounts, and I'm gonna be honest, some of y'all's moms are fine. No. When I changed my username to Stepfather2K, you'll know what happened. Victor Wembanyama, MVP, 26 and 12. Malik Webster, bro, the Nets are cheating. I don't know how they got him. They beat us. They won the championship. They were cheating for sure. Hallie, All-NBA, second team. This is what he does. 25 and 8, just so consistent. We are 9 seed playing. We're not even going to make the offs. Nope, we don't even make the playoffs this year. We won that one championship off the start, and since it's been ugly. Jarris Walker tried to step up, averaged 18 a night. Kasparis Jakusionis versus Cooper Flag in the finals. If Kasparis Jakusionis ever wins a conference MVP, disband the National Basketball Association. We don't have any picks. Y'all know that though, because I'm an idiot. Oh, dude, I don't even know what to do here. We can't even really buy into being like super big sellers because we don't have our pick next year either. So it's like there's no point in selling right now and trying to be trash. Is there any way we could go the cap space route? I'd probably have to trade Dyson and Jarris. And at that point, it's like, those are my guys, you know. Koa Pete wouldn't be bad, though. But I'm trading Dyson and Jarris to the Mavs. Is that where he was at? Is that where Koa Pete was at? Oh, I can't do that. Because y'all know the Mavs cheat in this game. So I can't give him 2 really good defensive players. Jarris Walker's an 81. That's it. But he just averaged about 20. Do I think 2 firsts for him is ridiculous? To a contender like the Pistons? I really don't, bro. And the Pistons aren't going to be, like, bad. So picks aren't even going to be anything to him. We're going to take that. And then Dyson Daniels, my valuable defensive wing. You know I'm going to miss you dearly, bro. But we got Bryce Maximus and a Philly pick. Hey, I'm sending him over to Dallas. This could be a huge regret. They'll have Amen, DeJounte, Freaky Z. Oh, they're loaded over there. But I'm going to take the pick. And now we're in retool mode. Halliburton, listen, hear me out. Stay with me here. We are not rebuilding. We are retooling around you. This isn't about getting you out of here. I'm not trying to push you out of town. None of that's happening, okay? Now, the Hawks want to throw me Obi. Listen, I'll give you some second round picks. You're doing me the favor by taking on the salary. Obi Toppin, he's a minimum. That's fine. So we should have money open to play with now. We don't have any picks for this year, but down the line, we've re-upped. The treasure chest is more full than it once was. We got more draft picks to work with than before. Team options, nothing. Qualifying offers. B-Mac! Yeah, I need you back, bro. Wait, why is he not popping up? I don't know, but let me not worry about him for now. We have enough for JT, not enough for Anthony Edwards. Hold on. And always goes to the Suns in this game. How do I not have enough? Oh, Mark Kemp's taking up a lot of my money. Oh, dude. Pell Larson can go. Neesmith can go. Toppin can go. They want to throw me Kuminga and a pick. No. I just want a salary dump situation here. Let's do Neesmith, Pell, and let me see. Why is Bryce making $6 million, bro? Oh, that's Sean Richmond. That wasn't Bryce. I was like, who gave Bryce all that? Braun still got Poole, even after the league? Golly. Ellis Bosch, former 20th overall pick, but he would have me taking on more salary. I need somebody, like, I need a team who's just in a position where they can take on a little bit of salary. The Warriors, are y'all that team? You are. Okay, listen, I'll give you Pelle Larson. I'll give you Rui. I'll give you Neesmith. I'm just dumping contracts on you. You throw me back 1 second, I'll throw you 3 seconds. So you're getting a bunch of picks for your troubles. I'm getting some more cap space. Everybody's happy campered. And, okay, now we got Ant money. I didn't even need to clear that much. Dang it. I was out there doing too much. But let's give Ant. Oh, but we really did, because now we can give him something crazy. Ant and Hallie, future duo. Come on. Come to sunny Indianapolis. Dang it. He didn't want to pull up. How come the Suns could give him more than me? I maxed out the offer. All right, whatever. Cooper Flagg. I said Cooper Flagg. Jason Tatum. Wrong wing from Duke. Sorry, JT. He's got a lot of offers. It's competitive over there. So I'm going to throw him 60. I do 58. And he wants to come. Hold on. I'm going to try. Bro, if we could steal him from the Mavs, it'd be the heist of the century. But realistically, we're not getting him. I'm going to throw an offer Dill's way. Are the Spurs offering him? They are. So that'd probably take him back. Yeah, let me just take Tatum. Let me not be stupid here. But, oh, dude, part of me wants to take the risk. The Pacers, the Spurs are definitely matching that. I'm bringing back Tatum. The Spurs match. Good move, Danny. Good move. Wait, why did the Thunder not, or did the Mavs not offer? Hold on. Okay, the Mavs offered Cooper back. I was like, wait, is Cooper available? We can get reigning conference MVP. Oh, no, we can't. We got to wait for this Tatum money to go through. And ended up being back. Dang it. I would have took him 10 times out of 10 over. All right, bro. I would have took him over Tatum 10 times out of 10. I don't care if your sub has bacon on it. Cam Carr. That's not Colin Carr, obviously. I didn't know there was another Carr. Maybach music. I'm going to get Dan Gafford. W name. Shout out to Dan Gafford. People have been asking me to do the Danny rebuild, like get only players named Danny. Maybe I'll do that. I might do that tomorrow. And it might actually post before this video, because if I can't finish this video tonight, I'm going to post it tomorrow night. Right now, it is 9:12 p.m. I have a whopping 1 championship. So I'm either going to be up super late or this video is getting posted tomorrow. I'm going to be honest, it's probably the latter. Did I say that right? I think so. Bryce James goes up 3. Nice. Sean Richmond up 5. And then our young big Mark Kemp goes up 5. Mark, you can be the starting center like right now. Zoo's worst. So we got JT and Hallie as the new duo. Both of them, Achilles injury, same postseason. So they can bond over that. That kind of sounds weird, like messed up. Bond over your Achilles injury. But I don't know, man. That'll give them something to talk about. You know, a little icebreaker type question. Y'all remember when you do those in school? I'd be like, my name's Danny and I love Kyle Lowry. All right, let's go ahead and get the simulation started. We got a new duo, man, so I'm very excited. This year, I'd be willing to throw draft capital to make us better, because we're real competitive now. And if the right move's out there, I definitely would put in some picks to kind of expedite our championship process. Is that the right way to put it? Who knows? Well, after the hot start, we're 32-22 right now. Not exactly great. And why in the world is DeAndre Hunter starting the small forward, man? He's averaging 11. No disrespect to D Hunt, cool player, but not who I want starting. I mean, we have Julian Champagnie. I think the CPU picked him up for me as well. We need a better wing. That's what I'm learning here. We could trade some guys. Go get a wing in. Bryce, he's kind of displeased because things aren't, going his way. He's not getting a ton of minutes. What if I threw him and Cam Carr in a deal? And then maybe Zoo as well for like some salary filler. Yeah, let's do that. Let's throw Zoo in there and let's see where we can get. I just need a decent wing. Bro, Josh Giddey could actually be our wing. If you know, you know, and you probably know. Dyson Daniels return. I don't want to do that. I feel like that's kind of cheesing. I'm going to go get, is this a 1 year? This is only a 1 year rental situation, but I'm going to still do it because I think Josh can put us over the edge, help us win this championship. The method is with Josh Giddey, right? You can actually play him at the 3. 6'8", his overall goes up a bunch, right? So boom, we throw him at the 3. Lineup's real balanced. He's a great secondary playmaking option. We'll extend Nembhard at the minimum for sure, but he's a great secondary playmaking option next to Halliburton. He'll make Tatum's life easier out there on the court too. I think that it's going to be a great addition to the squad having Josh Giddey. The Bulls have been trash, man. I know they fired their GM recently. I think that's a good move. They're always too late on making trades. They never make the right deal. deals. When you look at a Bulls deal, you're either like, that's okay, or, oh, the Bulls got finessed. I feel like you're never like, wow, the Bulls did a good job with that one. Wembanyama's your MVP, averaged 27 and 11. Donnie Sykes, I thought that said Danny for a second there. Malik Webster's already All-NBA first, bro. I'm telling you, the Nets are cheating. Luka on the Rockets, he's back in Texas. That food, oh man, he's about to balloon out over there. Halliburton, 28 and 9. So playing alongside Tatum definitely maximized him. Speaking of Tatum, 27, 9 and 5. So Hallie and Tatum, they got together and made each other better. Both of them were great this season. Round 1, we got the Bulls. Bro, if we lose to Chicago, because who do they have? Scoot Henderson and Jalen Duren. Man, come on. That should be an easy dub for us. We are down 3-2. Game 7. Just win it for me, please. We do. Nice. Thanks. We won by 2. Tatum with 22. Okay. Next will be the Indiana Pacers. I mean the Orlando Magic. Led by Franz, and Paolo's still there. They're actually the 1 seed after I was saying, oh, that team will never work. We're down 3-1. It worked. They understand it now. All the way to the finals. Mavs beat them, though, because I gave the Mavs Dyson Daniels, and they were already pretty crazy. I think we just need to wait on a few of our young guys to get a little bit better. The only problem is we don't have a ton of time to wait. JT and Halliburton are 30 or older, which is a little bit of a cause for concern. Now, something to be happy about, we did have some picks. So let's see where those ended up landing. Number 4! Yes, and number 10! Oh, we're back. We're back. And it looks like this draft's just got quite a few solid players. So this is a good one to not have number 1 in, because there's not like a can't miss guy. There's a lot of guys who are really solid, which I think is a good draft to have the 4th pick in. Fred McCoy. He's an interesting player though. 6-foot guard compared to Johnny Stock. All right. Coming out of France, just like our guy Big Mama Wembanyama. But he's a 6-foot guard compared to Stockton. I kind of want to draft him because he's got the Hall of Fame ceiling, and all these other players, they got like all NBA. Now granted, he's starting off lower. It's going to be a long process for him, but 2K ranking him this high leads me to believe he will make it to that potential. So we're going to take him. It's a risk at 4, but we're taking the risk. He could be the predecessor to Hallie. And then are there any more all NBA ceiling guys? We got one. Charles Irving, 6'5", 2 guard. All right, welcome to the team, man. Coming out of San Diego State like Kawhi Leonard. Hey, last time Pacers drafted a dude from San Diego State, they traded him for George Hill. It was Kawhi Leonard coming out of San Diego State. They trade him for George Hill. I'm sure they wish they could take that one back. Then they'd have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. That duo sounds familiar. Now, we do have a little bit of money to play with this summer. Karam Lopez, young 4. I'd go get him. All right, we get him. We get Lopez. Josh Giddey's just going to be out of here. It was a 1-year rental. I gave up a lot for a 1-year rental. Probably not the smartest, but, you know, it happens. And then let me grab Tristan Da Silva here for the wing spot. Progression. Tatum down 2. Oh, my goodness. Yes. Sean Richmond up 7. Dang, Mark. 7th overall pick, only going up 1 after year 2. Now, sometimes guys don't go up much after year 2, but then year 3, it's some progression. So I'm not out on him yet. Now, Sean Richmond, Nembhard, they're both smaller. I was going to say, could we slide one to the 3? Sean's only 6'3", Nembhard's 6'4". I don't think you play either one at the 3, but then that opens up a conversation, and it's a conversation I hate to have, but what if we traded Andrew Nembhard, went and got ourselves a wing or something? The offers aren't great right now, so we might wait until the deadline, but it's definitely something that I'm at least considering exploring here. Dog, I am so excited for the playoff content. Once the playoff bracket is set, we're going to have lots of playoff related videos, and then also as teams are getting eliminated, if your team is in the play-in tournament or the NBA playoffs and they lose, they will be getting a rebuild. I want to release them as the games end. I will say the play-in games, it might get wicked because there's so many of them going on, because, you know, with series, like, you've got 7 games, usually you've got some time to kind of get the rebuilds done, but there's a lot of play-in games going on in a very short time frame. I want to try and release them as the games end. I'm going to try my best for that. But anyway, all that to say, expect, honestly, once the playoff bracket is set on Monday, expect 2 to 3 videos a day quite often. All right, that's all I'm going to say. We're the 2 seed right now, doing quite well. 1.5 games back of the 1 seeded Washington Wizards. They have get Peterson, right? I guess they don't anymore, but Trae Young's still over there. Shout out to Trae. Tatum strained hip, but having a great season. Hallie's doing well. Karen Lopez has been an awesome addition. Nembhard's just been kind of like, eh. And Richmond's averaging a dub in 34 minutes. So it's like Nembhard is quite expendable. We got Drake Powell as well. Like, we got plenty of other guards who could step in, and we kind of need another wing. So what if we went Nembhard, Larson, and we threw in our pick this year because we're going to be a good team, presumably, barring a crazy fall off. Shout out J. Cole. Any decent wings I could grab. I don't see anybody I love in the trade finder. I'd love to make something of my own here. We're going to look through the selling teams. Connect 4, I mean, he'd be a good shooter. I think Halliburton could probably elevate him to a whole new level. Just catch and shoot guy. Playing off Tatum and Hallie, that's going to be an easy job for you, I would say. Yeah, you know what? Let's call the Lakers. Get the Lakers on the phone. Hold on. Hell's got this dude, Dennis Kiba, former 2nd overall pick, and they're selling right now. Get the Pels on the phone. I know he's not necessarily the win now player, but he's a player we could build with, and right now he could be pretty dang good too, so it sounds like a win-win. We go Nembhard, Moses, we throw in, actually I want to keep Moses. We go Nembhard, we go De Silva, we throw in a first, and we call it there. They say no, you want 2 firsts? I can do that for you. Boom! All right, nice little deal done there. We got Kiba, and he's immediately going to be a starter. We'll see how he does. Averaging 16 for the trash Pelicans. Cooper Flag, your MVP, averaged 23 this season. Stevie Kerr, coach of the year. Halliburton, All-NBA first, 26-9. I don't want to waste a great season out of him at age 31 here. We're in the 2 spot, 53 W's. Tatum averaged 25. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm probably not extending Tatum beyond this. He'll be like 35 at the end of his contract. But let's not think about that too much right now. Let's go win this title, and we'll reevaluate from there. We're up 3-2. No, come on. Okay, we win round 1. Boozer tried his best to get us out of here. 45! He's a star! Sean Richmond, 14th overall pick, averaging 28 in year 3 in the first round. He averaged 28 in the whole series, and DP is still on the Wizards. He just got hurt, but he's back now, which is bad news for us. Uh-oh. Wizards come in as a 6 seed, but they got DP, and they're going to get us up and out of here. Mavs go to the finals, beat the Magic, and after that early championship, we've really struggled, but we've got Sean Richmond. I think the future's super bright here in Indianapolis. Kawhi retires on the Pistons, huh? That's interesting. Ah, wow, that's interesting. We did have the Pistons pick. Detroit, I love you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Detroit, come here. Give me some sugar. Number 1 overall pick, baby. There's only one Hall of Fame level guy, and that is Bradford Perry. He's projected to go between like pick 9 and he's projected to go between 9 and 23. Sergio's only all NBA ceiling. This might be a pick we move. Honestly, this might be a pick we move. Crazy idea. Tatum's on an expiring. You throw him with number 1. Nobody's even bold enough to hit my phone. I wanted somebody to hit my phone. What if we did Walter Clayton, pick 1, Karim Lopez, Mikhail Brown in pick 2. I'm making the pick. Let's do it. Okay, so this dude I don't think is good. All-star ceiling is not something I'm looking for at pick 1. Herm Griffin is interesting. Hugh Carroll's not bad, but Herm's a power forward. Dennis Rodman ceiling, 21 years old. I'm gonna go with Herm, man. He's coming out of La Salle. All right, welcome to the team, Herm. We're gonna take all these team options. Player progression, I'm telling y'all, it's gonna move mountains for us this year. Drake Powell, I'll go ahead and bring you back. Drake, tell me what's really going on. That's Soldier. But yeah, we're gonna bring Drake back to the team. Jovic has how many offers? I say he had 9 offers. Why? Whole league's trying to get Jovic, man. What in the world? They must have got the spelling wrong. They thought that was the real Joker. No, man, that's a fake Joker. All right, beef stew. We got beef stew. Tatum down 2 more. Sean Richmond, baby, up 7 now in 89. Kemp, you let me down. Hey, Dennis goes up a couple, up 3. That's good. McCoy goes up 6, and Irving goes up 4. We got so many prospects on the team. Hallie's do a deal. Listen, man, I'll do do like 2 years for 50, but I'm not giving you all those years at 50. Tatum will take a discount, but I'm probably still going to pass. I'd rather have that flexibility. Richmond will bring back on a discount there. Kemp wants that much. You better progress or you're getting moved faster than you can say Walter Clayton Jr. All right, with all that progression, Sean Richmond, I think he can play second fiddle to Halliburton, and Tatum becomes like a third option. It's a Bron type situation. We got Reeves and Luka. You're old, then you're going to be the third option. But hey, man, now Bron's got to be the first option because the young guys, they broke down. Bron's still reliable, man. He's old reliable. It's going to be tough for the Lakers to make it through anything, though. Without Luka and Reeves, a series in the playoffs, there's the 83-point man himself. But that's a big ask. They still haven't made it right, bro. Bam should be second. For some reason, they have him at 78 instead of 83. They don't want to accept that he has the second highest scoring game. All right, we are 26 and 25 right now. This is not good. I'm going to check and see if we had, any type of major injuries or anything. Nah, we've been cool, which makes it really concerning that we're not really winning much. Tatum, that $64 million expiring is real useful in a trade. Bulls are offering me young Cam Williams and a little Boozy Vert. Woo! That might be a little too much. I might have to throw something in to sweeten this deal for Chicago because I feel like I'm winning a little bit too much in this deal. Call me Danny Khaled. All I do is win. Charles Irving, former 10th overall pick. Yeah, they wouldn't really value him much, huh? You know what? I'll throw you in an extra first just because I feel bad. Are y'all serious? Y'all don't want it? I'll throw you second too. Y'all are just stupid then. Fine. If you want to be that stupid, be my guest, man. I tried to help you. Fine. I'm taking the original deal. Lil Boozy, Cam Williams. Welcome to the squad, fellas. Oh, this is about to be crazy because Cam Williams is a cheat code. We get off of an older Tatum. I didn't want to pay him down the line anyway. That was perfect. Darren Peterson, your MVP, averaged 38 and 7 on the season. Big stuff. J Kidd, coach of the year, 71 wins. Wemby on the Orlando Magic. I feel like you don't see that. Joksimovic is back to it in the Sims. He started being good again. I remember a couple videos he was trash. Halliburton 21, 3 and 9 on the season, and we're in the play-in. This is nuts, bro. I got a crazy squad. There's no way I should be in the play-in. We're gonna be a sleeper team from play-in to the finals like the Heat in 23, except we're actually gonna win the chip. Sixers first round. Go ahead. Hey Philly, take this belt, man. We're down 3-2. We go 7. We win. Told you. We're going all the way. Next will be the Wizards. Herm Griffin, is he our best power forward? No, Lil Boozy must be hurt. Why are we starting? Wait, what? Does Buzelis have force non-starter on? Why would he have that on, though? Let me go over here and see. Force non-starter's off, so why would we not start him or Karim Lopez? This isn't computing to me. Put him here. Kemp, you can come off the bench, bro. You are sad for as much as I'm concerned. Win the first game, lose the first game, lose the second game. Oh my gosh, we won. I didn't even mean to stem the whole series. We're out of there. All right, Orlando will be the next matchup. Big Mama Wembanyama. How do they have Franz, Apollo, and Wemby? They're cheating the salary cap. There's no way they could afford all that. We're up 2-1. Y'all can cheat the salary cap all you want. Pacers in 5. Oh, great. Not the Mavs. Cam Williams, 22 and 11. East Finals MVP. We'll take on Dallas. Almond, DeJounte Cooper. Oh. Game 1, we lose. Game 2, we lose. Yeah. We get 1. We lose in 5. Coop Finals MVP. I said I didn't want to be in the Western Conference because I didn't want to deal with these teams, but the Mavs are inevitable even with me in the East. But this squad's elite, bro. And we're going to come back much stronger next year. We're going to come in as a higher seed because we won't be held back by our early season struggles. We're going to open up the season much better. Everything's going to be cool, all right? At least I hope. Team options, what you got for me? We've drafted a lot of guys, so yeah, we'll have a lot of these. I'm taking them all. I'm hoping that more of our picks pan out because we really do need that to go our way. AA, no batteries. My guy, Amari Allen, all reliable. Get him a lot in the rebuilds. We're going to bring him in. Player progression, nice. Richmond up 4. Hallie stays the same. Cam Williams up 2. Kemp goes up 3. Okay, nice. McCoy goes up 6. Herm Griffin up 5. Good. He was a number 1 pick. I need him to perform like one. Progress like one. Let's see what you got for me on the extension front. We got Hallie. 3 years at 50 is crazy. I can do 1. We'll take it a little slow with you, okay? So I want to be able to get you back on a discount if possible. Lil Boozy, there you go. And Walter Clayton, I'll probably pass, bro. We're probably letting you fall off the book books here soon. Season's off to a decent start. There's a little win streak. Come on, fellas. 1 seed. I need us to make that breakthrough and become a team that's just a powerhouse. And I think we're getting there. I think we're getting there. There we go. Way to play. Okay, 34-18. We're not the 1 seed right now because Philadelphia's going stupid. They're well above us. And then, of course, out west, Dallas Mavericks. Halliburton, hyperextended shoulder. Okay, so we've had some injury, bad luck, but it's nothing crazy to where anybody will be missing playoff time. That does give me hope that we can be even better, though, moving forward once everybody gets back. And I'm going to bank on that being enough. Just everybody getting healthy, getting back in the lineup, and we'll be fine. I was in the middle of this rebuild last night, got tired, went to sleep. And guess what happened in between me going to sleep and me waking up? You won't believe it. Well, you probably already know. Brandon Pajemski scored 30 points. So I had to put up an emergency pods video. And now we're back to this video. This will be the second upload of the day. I still got 18 championships to win on this beautiful Saturday morning. So I better lock in. We're past the trade deadline. I didn't make any deadline deals. We're a little bit injured. So I'm thinking if we can just get healthy by the playoffs, we should be able to go on a title run. I think that this roster is definitely equipped to do that. It's just a matter of, can we be healthy? All right, Cam Williams, league MVP. That Tatum trade was a finesse. 26, 12, and 5 from Big Cam. Mavs were still better than us in the standings. I thought it said Wemby was on the Mavericks. I was like, he already left Orlando, but it was Cooper. I was like, no, it can't be. We ended out the year ice cold. 4-game losing streak. That's tough. Hallie's still really good. He is 33 though. Round 1, we got the Wizards. We're healthy going into it, and we beat them. Nice. 7-seeded Hornets. Appreciate Charlotte for beating them so we don't have to face the Magic, who have Big Mama Wembanyama, and we beat them in 5. See, I'm telling y'all, at full strength, we're a tough team to beat. Sixers conference finals, baby. Everybody's still good, ready to go. We win the first game, the second, the third. Full strength Pacers are a tough team to beat. We win in 6 finals. We'll be the Mavericks. What did the owner of the team say? Make our fans proud by getting to the finals. I got you. The fans are jubilant. They're smiling. They're ecstatic. Game 1, we set the tone. Game 2, all right, Mavs will come back. We win the 3rd one, though. They win the 4th. We take the 5th and the 6th, baby. Halliburton, 25, 3, and 10. I wanted to get at least a couple more with Tyrese at the helm, and there it is. He averaged 24 and 10 these playoffs. That is our 2nd title of the video. But, with us having so many championships to win, we really got to start running off multiple in a row. Don't have any picks in this draft. We got plenty of young players. We're kind of busy developing right now, so I think it's absolutely fine that we don't draft anybody this time. Dennis, I'm going to give the qualifying offer. He's probably going to be due quite a bit of money. Oh, that's not crazy. We can do 10 a year for sure. All right, we get him back. And then, dude, I can't believe Pods actually dropped 30. Internet was going crazy. There were so many posts about it. Y'all were tagging me in a bunch of stuff. So I'm glad I could get the video done this morning. McCoy goes up 5. Kemp up 3. Yeah, we're pretty much just kind of keeping the same unit around. We've got a really good team. Lil Boozy down 1. Extensions. We got Richmond, course. Cam Williams, yep. Kemp, yeah. Fred wants a lot, and it makes sense. He's a rising young player. Boozy will give some money. And then I'm thinking we move some things around. Karam Lopez, I'm going to play him as a 3. His overall goes up. Then we're going to put Cam at the 4. And I think that'll just make us a little more versatile. Move things around a little bit. I think it should help. So there you go. That is all set, ready to go. Tomorrow's the last day of the regular season. I'm recording this on Saturday, posting on Saturday. So yeah, if y'all are watching this today, it drops. Tomorrow is the last day of the regular season. And they always do this. Silver, you always do this where you put 100 games at the end of the season. There's a million games going on at once. I know some of our postseason matchups are already set. I saw the Lakers will be playing the Rockets first round. Bron versus KD series, we are here. Now, Bron's not going to have much help unless Luka makes a miracle comeback or Reeves makes a miracle comeback. Seems like Austin's timetable's a little bit longer than Luka's. So Bron might have to go 2018 mode nearly a decade later with a lot more miles on his body. So we'll see how that goes for Unc. But seeing Bron and KD is going to be fire. Got a bunch of play-in stuff coming up later in the week. First playing game, I think, is Tuesday. So that'll be exciting too. Just lots of fun NBA basketball on the way. Walter Clayton, we'll pass on extending him at the deadline. Is there anybody we would want to trade? I think we kind of just run this out, right? I mean, we're the #1 seed, top of the power ranks, looking to defend our title. Why wouldn't we just keep some continuity with the roster. Good word, Danny. Continuity. Malik Webster, will never forget how the Nets cheated to get you 29, 14, and 6 MVP. Ridiculous stuff. He's still super young as well. JB Bickerstaff Coach of the Year. So Uncle Rick must have retired. Rick Carlisle. JB's a really good coach though too. We'll talk about what the Pistons did against Charlotte last night here in a second. We got the Chicago Bulls in the first round, sweep them. Miami Heat round 2. We're in trouble. We get it to 7. Were we down 3-0 in this one? Or was it 3-1? Let me see. 1, 2. Okay, no, it was 3-1. Can we come back? We can. I believe that my guys could come back. I really didn't have a doubt. Cavs conference finals. They're led by Evan Mobley, who's hurt. Team doesn't look that good. I don't know how they snuck into a 2 seed. Are we fully healthy? Are we good? Oh yeah, we're good. We're fine. We're gonna beat Cleveland for sure. We win that. Mavs match up again. Cam Williams, East MVP, averaged 20 with 12 rebounds and 6 assists. Cooper is healthy going into this one, so you know it's gonna be tough. We win the first. Second. If we're beating the Mavs like this, it's gonna be trouble. 28-5 from Cam Williams. That'll put us up to 3 Larry OBs. I'm feeling really good off the back-to-back championships, but do it 2 times, they're still gonna doubt. Now we got a 3-peat. Jaylen Brown and Jalen Brunson retired. Magic legend Jalen Brunson. Oh boy. 2034 draft. Lakers got the number 1 pick, huh? Raptors got the 2nd pick via ATL. We don't really have any picks, which is kind of fine. Again, we're still pretty happy with our cores. We looked at 3-peat. Let's go ahead and I'm cool off these qualifying offers. Charles Irving, you let me down. 10th overall pick. Complete bust. Complete waste of a lottery selection. I guess it happens sometimes, but doesn't make it hurt any less. Let's bring in Clark here just cuz. Anybody old who I might want to trade before regression hits? I mean, the only guy who's really old is Halliburton, but we love Hallie over here. We're keeping him. Hallie goes down to tag Nabbit. But see, McCoy is ready to step in post Hallie. Herm Griffin goes up 4, which is huge. And maybe we do draft a new prospect next year. We shall see. But with Halliburton getting older, maybe we need another guy to step in and we could draft somebody else. Now, I know that here late in the season, I believe teams can still sign guys too. I know the Lakers just cleared a roster spot. Maybe they'll bring somebody up out of the G League to have them for the playoffs. Certain guys can be playoff eligible. I'm not exactly sure how it works. Halliburton will sign. I mean, we have to. Man, I feel like I gotta keep Hallie till the end of the video, which sucks because he's probably gonna hold me back down the stretch. I'm gonna be honest. Like right now, he's still cool, but as he gets older, I don't know. Off to a good start to the season. Now, to talk about what I was mentioning with the Pistons, apparently Jalen Durham went up to JB Bickerstaff and was like, hey, let's not do handshakes with the Hornets. They're trying to start beef with Charlotte late in the regular season here, because I know that game was a little chippy for sure. Absolutely rolling this season. We are 2nd in the conference, but come on, off 2 straight. And see, we're jumping up to number 1, but off 2 straight, I got to believe in this group till they give me a reason not to believe in them. And in March and April, we're really turning it up, activating playoff mode. 66-16 for the guys. Look at Fred McCoud, 6th man of the year, 16, 4, and 9 assists. So he's similar to Halliburton. Ian Westbrook, W name, exec of the year. But he's similar to Halliburton. He's going to make a lot. He could be a perfect predecessor to Tyrese. Dennis Key was injured just 1 to 2 weeks though. Sean, a little banged up, pinched a nerve in his back. Halliburton was still really effective this year despite his big age. Round 1, we win in 6. Round 2, a good old series with Milwaukee. Do they still have Giannis? No, they have Acuff though. Didn't he get drafted to the Clippers? Darius Acuff did? With our 5th overall pick that we were supposed to have. Shout out to Big Zoo. Come on, beat the Bucks. We only win game 7s. We lost. 23-10 from Cam Williams wasn't enough. Hugh Carroll had 24 and the Bucks get the dub. Cavs Warriors game 7. Oh, that's lit. About 20 years after the 2016 one, and the Warriors actually winning the game 7 this time around. Anyway, dude, Hallie was still really good. I don't know if you just chalk that up to, we lost. I mean, because obviously we did lose. That's what happened. But do we just chalk that up to an L and run it back, or do we make a slight adjustment? I would like to draft somebody. I have the 30th pick this year, and I presume for the coming years, we're going to still be pretty dang good. So if I could move up to, let's say, 10, let's trade with the Pistons. I give you 30. I give you my pick next year, and I throw in a couple seconds. They're going to say no. I'll give you 4 seconds. They're not going. I could do another first, because this is a lotto selection, and this first we're throwing in this year is essentially a 2nd rounder. The Pistons know we're going to be really good, so they're probably like, yeah, we don't even want this real, but we do get it done eventually. And now let's go ahead and slide to pick 10. I don't even know who's in this draft, so going into this like that probably wasn't that smart. Sasha Dragic, though, All-NBA ceiling, was projected to go 4th. There's a lot of All-NBA level ceiling players here, but I'm gonna go Sasha Dragic. He is 22, which concerns me a bit, but I think he puts it together. If he was ranked top 3, 4 in multiple mocks, I think we might have a guy here. Coming in at a 74 overall, hoping he can be a future wing for the team. Hugh Carroll, due to drop us off in free agency here. We do not have enough money to pay Herm, but he's restricted. So long as somebody else comes through with an offer, we can match that. Is anybody going to offer him? Oh no. I might have to come up with the money then. Well, if he doesn't get any other offers, he's going to take the qualifying offer, no? Yeah, nobody's offering him. He's going to take that qualifying for sure. I'm not worried. He'll take the qualifying. Yep. Now we got to figure it out down the line, but for now, this will be okay. Halliburton down 1. Richmond goes down 1, which isn't good. Halliburton's due another extension. We don't have money for him. Karam Lopez refuses to re-sign. Okay, so this deadline, there could be some adjustments coming. We're in a lot of trouble when it comes to the hard cap. We got Karam Lopez unhappy. There's a lot going on. Okay, let's go on ahead, get to simulating. We'll see where we're at. I still think this is a really good group, good depth. Now, we're paying for that depth with the hard cap hits we're taking, but we have good depth regardless, and we're playing really well, so that makes it tough on me as a GM to say, oh, we should make a move. We just won the Adam Silver Mickey Mouse NBA Cup. No, my bad. I think the NBA Cup's pretty cool. I know the NBA Cup's caught a lot of flack, though, and it's just like, I don't know. Silver's just trying to add something more entertaining in the season to keep viewership high. I don't think it's a bad idea at all. Yeah, we're the 1 seed. I can't make a trade to mess this up, but I do want to pay my guy Herm. Can I get him his money? He's not eligible right now because he's took the qualifying offer. I can't pay Hallie. Karam Lopez will extend now, so that's good. His morale is improved. Hey, that B-Pods video is doing really well so far. I didn't know how it would do because it's like, it's Brandon Pajemski, all due respect. Didn't know how much pool he had, but I figured with all the people tagging me and stuff, I was like, yeah, I should do a Pods video regardless. And it seems like y'all are rocking with it. Y'all have been rocking with a lot of the content lately. I've been posting some videos where I'm like, is that going to do well? Like, yeah, I had a fun time doing it, but is it a video that's going to perform? I don't know. And then it ends up performing pretty well. So y'all have just shown a ton of support lately. I greatly appreciate it. Malik Webster is your MVP. Stevie Kerr, coach of the year. We're the number 1 seed. Oh no, Cam Williams is hurt. He'll be out 4 to 6. So we got to weather the storm of the first round, potentially second round. Yeah, probably second round too without him. First round, we're cool. Second round, we got the Cavs. Oh, we're cool. And now Cam should be back, or maybe Herm's just holding it down, huh? Cam is back. He's day to day. He hasn't played in the playoffs yet, and we're still good. We're up 1-0, 2-0. This is telling me something here. I don't think we need Cam Williams, bro. I don't think we need him. Herm Griffin's got us, bro. We're winning. We're doing better. We just cooked. Hallie, another one. 22, 3, and 8. Shout out to Uncle Halliburton. Still so effective. But yeah, Herm held it down. Cam Williams only played 8 games. Didn't even put up that crazy in numbers. And Herm, he didn't put up that crazy in numbers either. Worse numbers than Cam, but I think he just does more for winning. He doesn't demand the ball. We got plenty of players who need the ball. Cam Williams just another one of those cooks in the kitchen. So if it comes down to it and we need to save money, I think Williams might be the odd man out here. Let me see where we're at going into the draft. We obviously won't have any picks because, you know, I gave up a bunch of picks and I don't regret that. Hopefully, we drafted does pan out though. We have bird rights to re-sign Herm. Don't have money for him. But bro, Herm was so big for us in the playoffs. It's like, I can't just let him go. I love Cam though. Cam could go, bro. Look at these stats. These stats are trash and he's getting paid all this money. We could trade for another Herman Wool, former 21st overall pick. That gives us a ton of salary relief and we get a first round pick. I think that's a reasonable trade too because we're giving up a pretty dang good player. Yeah, I like this deal. Let's do it. And then we're going to move Cam Williams back to the 5. Him and our guy Herm are going to start Herman Griffin. Go ahead and pay Herman. Boom. Yes, this is what we wanted. And then, I got money to sign like an 84 overall, like a Bub Carrington. I'll do that. Sure. All right, we got Bub. And now we'll go to player progression. Halliburton down 3 more. Hallie's on the last year of his deal. You better take the discount to do him, buddy, because 20 M's, I give you that for a year. Please retire soon, though. I'm not even trying to hate on Halliburton, but golly. Cam Williams will do a 2-year. Is he really going to go to Duke? All the best prospects go to Duke. That's how it feels to me as a casual college fan. Like, I don't watch much college except for the tournament, maybe the occasional in-season game. We didn't pay Sean. I should have paid him first. Karam Lopez. I need you back too. And we're going to have to figure out Sean's situation here soon. For now, though, we're focused on going back-to-back. This will be our 5th championship if we can win it. We got the Cam Williams and Herm Griffin front court. I really like it. I think it's going to be a great tandem there. I'm very excited. And then, how did old buddy do that we drafted? What was his name again? It was Sasha, right? We drafted him 10th overall. He was a 74. Now he's a 78. Okay, not bad. But he is already 23, which is crazy. Speaking of older prospects, what's buddy's name for Michigan? Yaxel? Bro, I've seen him catching so much flack. Oh, he's however old he is. I think he's like 23, 24, 25. I'm gonna look it up. He's 23, right? So, and I think he started off playing like junior college and worked his way up. So that's kind of why he's a little bit older in college. Now he's set to go to the draft. And people are hating on him, I guess because he's an older player, and they're saying, oh, that's why he's dominating. Why is he so old and still in college? But he's worked his way up. He's earned a lot of money off NIL. And his team just won the national championship. I don't know why we're hating on a young guy who's achieving his dreams, bro. It's crazy. Now, the team isn't performing as well as I would have hoped this season. And some of that's probably due to Hallie getting older and everything. But nonetheless, I want us to be better, and I'm wondering if there's a move to be made. How's Herm Wall doing? He's actually, he's all right. Halliburton's making $40 million. That's just so much. What if we traded Dennis, Kiba, Karam Lopez, and Herm? Because I'm going to have to pay Herm, and I'm going to be honest, I don't know if we have the bandwidth to do that. And if we could go get like a super wing, that's what I'm looking for. I'm not seeing any super duper wings. We do have the Cavs pick this year, which doesn't look that crazy. We get Percy Martin. That's interesting. 27 years old, averages 18 and 9. He's 6'8", so we could probably slide him down to the 3. We're giving up a lot of pieces here, though. Let me see if there are any selling teams who might have somebody I want a little more. Again, looking for wing-type pieces. Hawks, Risa Shea at 31, though. I don't want to give up significant assets to get him. Here, they got 2 guys who are both shooting guards. They're playing one on the wing. I'm going to call up the Bucks. I think we might have a deal to be had here. They just paid Hugh Carroll. Listen, I'll give you Karam Lopez, and we're going to say the rivalry's expired by now between us and the Bucks. It's been so dang long. We'll give you Herm Wall. Oh, that's so much already. What if we just did Karam? We did Dennis. What they say here, they got to throw me back a player. We can get back Charles Rodman. We're acquiring about $9 million more than allowed. I want to almost keep Herm in this deal. I'll throw Lil Boozy in here for salary. You'll give me back Rodich. They're going to say no. We have the Cavs pick. I'll throw you 3 picks because I understand you're giving me back a really good player. And I might even throw Herm in here if I have to. But I feel like Herm's such a rising young player. Would I do Herm? I wouldn't do Herm with all the picks, I'll tell you that. Then we're acquiring more than allowed. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. If we make a move, it's going to have to be in the offseason. It's just the finances of it all are so complicated to work out. And like I mentioned earlier in the video, not an NBA GM, bro. Some of that type of stuff baffles me. I'm just an idiot in a gaming chair, so I can't figure that out. Darren Peterson, your most valuable player, 31, 8-8 for DP. Warriors win 67 games. Yeah, they're really good. Warriors are always good in the simulation, which I guess is nice for me as a Warriors fan, but not nice for me when I'm trying to build against them. Cam Williams averaged 23 and 10. Hallie 14 and 6. He didn't even start much this season at all. Only started 18 games. McCoy started most of the time, and I'm gonna be honest, I think it's about that time. We wanted Hallie to pass the torch to McCoy anyway. We got to take on the Nets with Malik Webster in the first round, and we're going 7. Win those. Good work. Won only by 2. Cam Williams 23 and 11. Next will be the Washington Wizards. Yeah, Peterson, MVP, DP, and we win in 5. Good work. Bulls conference finals. They got Rick Lowry. Wonder if he's dragging the wagon like Kyle. We win in 5. It'll be the Warriors in the finals. T. Stokes, Ken Sloan. This team is not that good. 2K just likes the Warriors because they don't have that good of a roster, I'll be honest. But they'll probably beat us. Yeah, we're down 3-0. Nice. 9 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. This is the worst finals MVP ever. Wilfred Robbins, you are trash. Triple single of doom. Get off my screen. You are a disgrace to basketball. All right, I'm sorry. That was me. Hallie, please retire. I don't want to keep paying you. Thank you. Great career, bro, but my goodness, I did not want to pay you anymore. Hall of Famer, able to win 4 NBA championships with us. Golly, we only got 4. Draft day, Corey Sessions. Looks crazy. Hall of Fame ceiling. We also got this dude with the Hall of Fame ceiling, Anton. Definitely some guys in here. here, huh? If I could somehow finesse my way into a top pick. Herm's mad? Oh, Herm. You know I love you, bro, but we can't do this. If somebody throw me a top pick for Herm right now, I'd go for it. Nobody wants to do that. P Mart. I mean, this isn't a crazy swap. They're both around the same overall, around the same age. Not a ridiculous trade, but I'm wondering if somebody would throw me, like, Herm's really good. He's a championship level player. If somebody throw me a second pick so I can get one of those top guys with Hall of Fame potential, I'd be down. Actually, throw me another first on the top because Herm's that guy. They want Drake Powell. They'll throw me LeBaron. Let's do it. Let's get some draft capital. I didn't think I was going to be a seller going into this offseason, but the stars aligned. So I had to do what I had to do. Top pick, Pels take Corey Sessions. Yeah, he looked crazy. But Anton looks really good too with a Dominique Wilkins ceiling. Let's bring him in. Anton Kalamak, 76 overall. I should have sprung to trade up to number 1 because Corey Sessions is an 82, but I think it'll work out fine. Sasha Dragic, we take the option. Herm Wall, going to need to get paid. He only wants 20. I feel like that's not bad. He's been really good. Yeah, I think that's a good deal there. And then power forward spot, backup, give me Caleb Gaskins. We'll head to player progression. Okay, Cam Williams goes down 1. Yes! Sasha's hitting his stride, which is huge. I know Lopez is fed up right now, which leads me to a potential next move. What if we move Karam Lopez, move Dragic to the 3, then boom, he's a starter. Wow, this is a good trade. But I almost would just want like a pick. Like something like this, Christian Anderson, he's on an expiring, we get a pick, clears up some long-term flexibility. We slide Sasha, who's 6'7", he can definitely play the 3, and he was a secondary PG. I'm actually keep him at that, just so he can be like this versatile wing with ball handling capabilities and stuff. I'm gonna move Bub to the backup too. All right, that's fine. Do I expect this season to be super good? No. It might be a little bit of a transition type season. We're moving on from the Halliburton era. Some of our pieces got older. I made an effort to get younger. We bring in a new guy in the draft who isn't necessarily ready to play just yet. All that combined, we might kind of struggle. And we might even be sellers at the trade deadline depending on where we're at. But no, we're not that bad. We're still a competitive team. I think we'll be in the playoffs. I wasn't sure how it was about to go, but based on the start, yeah, we should be a playoff team or at least play in. So, it's not going as good as I would have hoped. We're the 10 seed, and I don't want to be the Indiana Bulls, all right? I want to be self-aware enough to say, hey, the team's not performing. Let's be sellers and maybe try and move into a new era. Sean Richmond, for the first time ever, I'm contemplating moving you. Now, I would need an elite young piece and potentially picks, depending on how good the young piece is. Bryson Tiller, a.k.a. Penn Griffey, and Alton Jemison. This would make us a lot younger at the 2. Like that deal. Herm coming back. I don't think he wants to be here anymore. He's Herm Bledsoe. Doesn't want to be here. Doesn't want to play for this team. Man. Jay Sean Wright, 25-year-old power forward. It's time, bro. It's time. I hate to say it. We're trading Herm as well. We're getting Jay Sean Wright to get younger at that power forward spot. Cam Williams might be your time too, bro. You've been getting injured a lot. You're older. If we can get younger at the center spot or even make a pivot to a different spot like an Alton Jemison, we'd have to trade our pick in 2040 top 3 protected. I don't know if I want to do that because the way things are looking, I don't necessarily. I mean, that's a couple years down the line. I'll give you my 42 unprotected. What do you say to that? They want LeBaron. Oh, I can do that. John Thomas, who was an 8th pick. Sure, we'll take a flyer on him. All right. And then we don't really have any center play. Mr. Wright, I know you're only 6'8". You're going to play center, though. Small ball warrior style. And now we got a lot of guys who are 25 or younger. Probably still some more adjustments to be made this summer, but I like these moves because they help us get younger. We're probably going to lose some more games this season, which is fine. I want this to be a quick retool rather than a full rebuild. I want to go into the offseason, try and get us back right to where we're back to competing within the next year or two. So we have so many chips to win, but you have to tactically retool here or there sometimes if you want to remain competitive over such a long period of time, which of course is what we want to do because we got so many chips to win. Malik Webster, your MVP, 28 points and 13 rebounds. We're going to be playing. I kind of hope we don't make the playoffs so we have a chance at number 1 via the draft lottery, but we shall see. 8 seed, we'll probably get to the playoffs. Yeah, we do. We're the 7th seed. We're going to lose to New York, presumably. Oh, what? Hold on. I said this was going to be a transition, gap year, retool year, whatever you want to call it. And here we are competing. All right. Round 2, we got the 6-seeded Hornets, and that's the end of our run. But a little surprise win. Hornets end up going to the finals, so we lose to an eventual finals team. Draft lottery. I know we had that Laker pick we traded for, unprotected. That doesn't even land in the lottery. Hornets are cheating. They made the finals and got the #1 pick. And it's always teams who beat us who end up turning around, getting the #1 pick. We got a whole lot of mid. We got pick 15, pick 24, 25. If I could throw these all together and go grab like pick 9, is that ridiculous? I don't think so. Pick 8. Nuggets, talk to me here. They're going to say no. I don't want to throw in my pick next year because we don't really know how that's about to be. So we're going to throw in a couple seconds and see where we get. Boom. Okay. Dalen Lyles goes #1. All right. We got pick 8. Any guys with like all NBA, Hall of Fame level ceilings? Carl Neely, Dr. J ceiling, 19 years old. Let's work, buddy. Let's work. Welcome to the squad, Carl. We'll take the team option on Sasha and John. John was the 8th overall pick, dude. We traded for out of Charlotte. Made a trade with Charlotte, then they won the chip. That's a shame. And we almost, Sean Richmond's a free agent here. I hate that we had to lose him. I was going to say we almost have cap space. No, we don't. We would have to do a lot to get any type of cap space open. So free agency isn't really going to be much of an avenue to improve our roster. I'll bring in like Asa Newell on a 1 year. We'll do a couple of 1 years just so we have, some other guys fill out the team. T. Williams. Free agency is probably just about done. We'll go to player progression where we see nice. Okay, +6 from young Anton. 2nd overall pick's going to be ready to get PT. Sasha, you better not be done at an 85, buddy. And then old buddy we traded for who was the 8th overall pick. Where's he at? John Thomas. He didn't really improve much. We have a lot of young small forwards. So this season, and once again, probably isn't going to be great. But will it be better than last year? I sure hope so. We also would love to get off Andre's contract here. He's an 84 overall, decent player. We can get an expiring in Lamont Shepard and a 5th pick, who was the 5th pick, and we get a 1st round pick. So I'm going to do that. And yeah, let's run it this season. It's not pretty. It's not, but we're hoping for something decent. And we still got so many more to win. So this is going to be a challenge, man. I mean, obviously winning 19 championships isn't easy, but we need to put together a core that's equipped for the future and can run up a dynasty because we still have so much left to win. We did just win the NBA Cup. Maybe that's a sign of things to come. We're starting to win some more games, but we're by no means one of the top teams in the conference. We're again around that mid-range where you don't really want to be. 26 and 25. And unfortunately, I'm just not sure what we could do here that would help us in a big way. So I'm going to ride out the rest of this season and we'll try and figure something out in the summer. It might just be time to move off of even more pieces. Maybe go the cap space route. Try and sign somebody good. Wemby's now in Washington. He was playing Phoenix, Orlando. It's so weird to see Wemby team hop in the sim. He just doesn't, he doesn't strike me as a guy who's going to go to a bunch of different teams. I just don't see that. Fred had a good season, 21 and 10. He really is like a second Hallie for us, but we missed the playoff. Yeah, bro. I don't know who's in free agency this year. Maybe we can make a play for cap space, and that would take a lot of finessing, a lot of moving around pieces. We are in the draft lotteries, but we'll probably get a bad pick. We had the 13th pick. That was ours, and then we also got the 9th one via Cleveland, which is something. We have $26 million in cap. And that's with these other contracts committed still. Now, there are probably some young guys we're going to have to pay. Who all is going to be a free agent? Let's do 1 year or less. Okay, so we got Christian Collins, who's 31. Mike Cousins, who's going to be restricted. Probably will go back to wherever he's at. Donnell O'Brien, he's on the Knicks. Donnell O'Brien on the Spurs. Maybe we could snag him. Celtics, Quinn Francis. Okay, so there's a couple guys. Are these 1 year guys? Is this a player option or what is this? No, he's just under contract. Okay, so there's definitely some options in free agency if we wanted to go that way. Now, I think the best way to go the free agency route would probably be, let's take like a Fred, right? Who was awesome last year, averaged 20 and 10. We're going to call up whoever's at #1, say, hey, Denver, could we interest you in something like this? They want the 9th pick. They'll give me back Rob Harrison. You can keep Rob. I'll give you the 9th pick. All right, that's done. My voice cracked so bad when I was saying pick there. And now we should have quite a bit of money. Now, is it going to be enough once we commit these other contracts? I think so. So at #1, I don't even know who's in this draft, but we got Patrick Jacobson, 6'8", compared to D-Rob. A little bit smaller than Mr. David Robinson, but Hall of Fame ceiling. That's the moral of the story. Then we also have our 13th pick. We got a Kyrie Irving Hall of Fame guard. He's compared to Kyrie at 6'6". Oh, that is nuts. 6'6" with a handle like Kyrie. Need that. Now, these rookie contracts might eat a lot of our cap space. Speaking of eating, bro, I saw a picture of Hallie. Whew! Woo! My guy's been eating good while he's been hurt. Lamond, he was a 5th pick. I got to take the option. But then I feel like most of our cap space is cooked. We got to pay Sasha as well. Yeah, we probably won't even have money like that anymore. Oh, dang it. This was a play on cap space. What do I have right now? I've got 9 million? Oh, sugar. Well, I screwed up the cap space route, didn't I? Let's move Jay Sean to the 4. I guess we just maintain our players in the meantime. Let's get back Sasha. Oh, that sucks. I wanted to have cap space. I completely blew that opportunity, though. Yeah, I guess drafting the young guys kind of ate into a lot of the cap space of those rookie contracts, especially when you get further in the sim, bro. They can get pretty lofty, so guess it is what it is. Player progression. +7 from young Anton. Yes. Okay. Neely goes up 5. Bro, I shouldn't have taken Lamond's option. He's terrible. But Anton goes up 7. That's huge. I almost wonder, because I know Sasha is a secondary PG. His overall goes down a lot, but I kind of need the PG play. So we're going to slide him over there. Might be another rough year, but I can see it starting to come together. I can. No, it might look rough right now, but telling y'all, these next couple years, it'll come together. We need it to. We're 13 years in, got 4 chips to show. Jay Sean Wright and Jemison aren't sure about contract extensions. We're going to check back in on their situations at the deadline, because if they're not sure, then we might have to make a move. Although, we're rolling right now. Good start to the season. Maybe we're coming back down to earth. We'll see where we're at. Yeah, we definitely came back down to earth. 25 and 27. Wright will re-sign. Do we want to do that? 47. It's so tough to say. We can't trade him because he's injured, but we can remove the injury because guys can get traded if they're hurt in real life. Do we want to build around Jemison and Jay Sean? Not really. I want to be like a super young team. I'm a re-sign. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm a re-sign Wright. We're going to do like 2 years. Jemison's still got time on his contract, so I'm going to wait that out. But dude, it was such a good start, and then it all fell apart. I recently went shopping, got some new like t-shirts and stuff. I was pretty excited about that. I know that's kind of lame, but I don't care about like, oh, I want to have the best drip. I just wear stuff I like, bro. I wear a lot of shirts with basketball teams and basketball players, and I know some people probably think, oh, you're lame for that or whatever. You don't have drip. Man, I don't care. I'll probably be, bro, like guys who are 35 wearing shirts with their favorite teams on, that's fire. That's fire. I think that with clothes, bro, wear what you like. And I feel lucky to even, be able to go get some shirts, go pick out some stuff. That's thanks to y'all, man. I greatly appreciate y'all, bro. I really do. Ken Sloan, MVP for the Warriors, bro. We suck. We are so trash. Hey, Pat Jacobson, though, Rookie of the Year, 10 and 6, the future, #1 pick compared to David Robinson, 38 and 44. That is just, it's not what we want. It's not what we need. Lakers go to the finals. Lakers, Knicks, that's pretty cool. Knicks end up winning it there. Draft lottery. I don't know if we have any picks we've traded for. Unfortunately, we don't have anything notable there. Do we have our own pick this season, or where are we at? We have 11th. Okay. No, that's something. We can do something with that, actually. Blazers take Devin Barkley, 78 overall. Doesn't look too bad. All right, let me see who I can draft here. We got any Hall of Fame ceiling, just all NBA guys? Compared to John Wall, Optimus Time. All right, Lester, let's bring you in. Lester, like the guy off GTA. We really got the Pods 30 piece before GTA 6, man. We really did. Did we get the Bronny 30 piece before GTA 6? I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, we do. We do. No, I was gonna say, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think so. I don't think that's happening. As much as I'd love to see Bronny get 30, I don't see it. Maybe this last game of the regular season he'll turn up. I don't think the Lakers are really gonna care too much. They're locked into their matchup with Houston, but maybe they do care if they want to get home court advantage. I guess we'll see. Hey, Jaden goes +6. Bro, this dude Shepard sucks. Terrible 5th overall pick. Colin Mack goes up 4. See, Jemison goes down 2. This is why we didn't commit to him. Pat Jacobson goes up 3. Yeah, I think we move Jemison now. He's on an expiring. Try and get some value before it's too late, before he's out of here. Can get Elijah Arenas. He's 33. No Pippen, though. But there's a good pick that we get out of that. And we get off Lamond's contract. And Arenas isn't expiring. The more I look at this, I'm kind of like, yeah, now Arenas has a player option, but we can move his expiring deal this summer for sure. And getting that OKC pick is something of interest to me. And Arenas will be productive this year, too. So I think there's a lot there that I like about that deal. All she hit me with is come and see me for once. Come on, Drake. We're going to throw Jay Sean like 1 year, and we will go ahead and get to it. It's not a bad roster. Maybe Elijah Arenas will be exactly what we need. We're opening up the season well, but you can't fool me with this. I've seen seen this before. Last year we opened up so well and then played trash, but this might be different. Oh, okay, I'm a little bit bought in. We're playing pretty well. I'm gonna let us rock out. We might finally be back after a couple years off. It wasn't too long of a retool, was it? Couple years? Mike Cousins, your MVP, 24 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists on the season. Benji Nelson, coach of the year for New York. We're in the 2 spot. I'm so happy with that, dude. 25 from Anton. He continues to get better. Such a good move to trade up in the draft that year to get him. We got Philly in the first round. Move. Oh, it feels so nice to win a series. How about 2 series? Can we win a 3rd one? When it rains, it pours. Can we win 3 series in a row? Game 7. You know what? I'll simcast just because it's been so long since we've had anything to be excited about. Dang nabbit! New York's going to get the best of us. Thought maybe we had a Pacer comeback in us. Not this time. Jaden Gilliard had 30 points in 16 minutes. An all-time heater. All-time heat check moment. Goodness gracious, that's crazy. In a game 7, too. Wolves legend Ant retired. How long he play there? He won a chip in 2038. Oh, that was on the tail end of his career, too. It's probably super rewarding. You play your whole career with the team, end it off, finally getting one. We won't have a crazy pick this year or anything because, you know, we're back to being competitive. Oh, shout out the Blazers. We got the 9th pick. Do we make another selection? Because I feel like at that point we're kind of loaded on young players. But we could throw like 9, 20, and 29, and then maybe jump to like 6. And then you're really working. Who's at 6? Raptors. Let me see what we can do here. We'll do 9, 20, 29. Boom. Cool. All right, we got the 6th pick. Now at 1, looks like some trash dude out of A&M. All due respect. Who do we got at 6? This dude, Lloyd Holland. He was projected to go number 1 in some mocks. This is a draft full of bigs. Goodness gracious. I'm going to take Lloyd, though. He's projected to go really high. 21 years old, coming out of Georgia. Mason. Our front court's going to be loaded up. Arenas, yeah, he takes that player option. We anticipated that. We were ready. And we said we can probably move him as an expiring and get some real value because at $60 million expiring, that's something. Or we could even keep him, let the money fall off the books, and use the cap space later. So there's definitely some avenues to go here. Gordon Gill, young dude out of Fresno State, under contract a couple more years. I might keep Elijah and just let his expiring fall off the books. Is that bad, though? Is that bad ball? Because at least we get a productive player back if we traded him now. Yeah, I'm kind of talking myself out of the just keeping him. Oh, wait. After simulating a couple days of free agency, the offers are better. Now, some teams are trying to get young Jaden Gilliard, who just had a big playoff moment. But we could get Christos Alexandris, who's really good. Jamal Hammonds, that's another big. I don't need another big. Rick Lowry, like I said, wonder if he's dragging a wagon like Kyle. I'm gonna edit that out. I'm gonna go get Christos here. I think this is a good move. Hopefully, but I like Jaden so much. I know it's a give and take. Like, you got to give something if you're getting back a good player. I mean, this would be nice. Kenny O'Neal. Kenny's on an expiring. And we back. I feel like I got to throw you a pick or something because you're giving me the younger player. Now you want to. Okay, now you're asking for too much. I'm taking the original deal since you want to get all ambitious out here trying to do stuff. All right, that deal is done. I need a shooting guard now. Hold on. Let's move some things around. Kenny, listen, I know you're. Yeah, you can play the 2. Your overall goes up. I thought maybe he was more of a 4 because it said he was a 3/4, but he works at the 2. Then I'm going to go grab a backup shooting guard, and let me grab a 4 as well. Okay, cool. Actually, let me grab Diaz here. Cool. Player progression. Yes! Carl Neely up 6 more. Jacobson up 4. Bellamy goes up 4. I should have traded Jaden while the value was high. He didn't even go up too much. Carl Neely, I'm going to extend right now. And then O'Neal's up for a new deal. He's on that expiring. We're hoping we can get him back. Want to try and convince him to extend in season because it's always annoying to deal with the off-season contract extensions. Bro, Buddy, who did the post, it was like not tweeting until Pods drops 30. He's been putting up crazy numbers on Twitter since his return. I mean, that's crazy. He stayed dedicated to that gimmick, if you want to call it that, just waiting until Pods had his big game to post. And it finally happened. Team's doing really well. I'm going to let us ride out since, you know, we kind of made our adjustments, our big trades over the offseason, and we're doing well now, so why would I make more deals? Kenny O'Neal will extend. Cool, the team's kind of locked in. We're all good. Let's go on a postseason run. If y'all could pick a sleeper team for this postseason that you could see really going somewhere, going on a run that people might not necessarily expect, a team that either is kind of new or just kind of ruled out, people are kind of like writing them off like, nah, they aren't aren't like that. Who do you think, a team like that, like what team like that do you think could go on a run? I'm looking at the standings here. I still think maybe the Clippers. They're the 9 seed in the play-in right now, though, so they could end up having to win back-to-back play-in games, depending on how the rest of the season shakes out. I was almost going to say Philly, but Embiid has his injury stuff. Atlanta got hot at the right time, but I don't know if they have the experience. Charlotte's 9 seed in the play-in. They might not even make the playoffs. It'd be tough for like a team to go on a sleeper run, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, and the Lakers, they can just chill on their last game because they got the tiebreaker over the Rockets, so they're cool. They got home court for the first round. Yeah, I don't know. I can't pick a sleeper team right now. Eddie Craig, MVP. We had the coach of the year, Coach Owen Barrett. We ended out the year winning 11 in a row, so we're catching fire at the right time. Jaden Gilliard's hurt, but he's only out 2 to 4 weeks. Hey, we'll need you back to give us like 30 in a game 7 or something. Don't lose to the 8 seeded Bucks. Thanks. Next will be the Hornets. Good work. It was close. We won at 7 though. Next will be the Orlando Magic. Christian Collins leading the way. Up 3-0. Oh boy. Are we back? I think we're back. The Mavs are still here. Cooper's got to be 57. Game 1, they take. We are not losing to Uncle Cooper. We are not losing to Uncle Cooper. Come on back. 3-1 comeback for the books. Uh-oh, Cooper. Finally, bro. I think it's my time to shine. I've been waiting so long. 46-point dub. 3-1 comeback. Jaysean Wright averaged 21 and 11. Remember, I was thinking about moving him. Good thing I didn't. Young Anton, incredible. Averaged 27 in the playoffs. No Chris Smoove. If you know, you know. But if we go over to NBA history, past champs, bro, it has been since 2034. I appreciate y'all who stuck with me through all those rough years. But now that we got one, when it rains, it pours, bro. We're going for a bunch more. We got mostly a young team. Mr. Wright's a little older, but 30's not crazy. Like, he should still have some good years of hoops left. Oh, overall, think things are looking pretty good. Any players? We have Burr Wright's on. No. Power forward. I'll sign Donovan Rowe, I guess. All right. How did I end up right here with you? Oh my goodness, man. Lloyd Holland goes up 5. Nice from my 6th overall pick. That's what I want to see. Jacobson, former number 1 overall, now a 90 overall. I'm feeling real good. Oh man, not again. We might just go back to back. Yeah, I actually feel pretty good about our chances to go back to back, win our 6th championship in franchise history. Now, I got to be honest with y'all. I think this is going to be quite a long video, even for the standard of these rebuilds that we do. We do these 19 ring rebuilds quite often. I think this is going to be 2+ hours because I'm doing some mental math here based on where we're at right now with editing. I'd say the video is probably at 1 hour and 30 minutes. Let me know in the comments section if I'm right. Maybe 1 hour 35. So, and we only got 5 chips. Now, usually down the stretch, we lock in, we do really well, and it won't take as long, but it's still a lot more chips to win. No trades, we're good. Mike Cousins is your MVP. Have we ever had a Pacer MVP? Owen Barrett is the coach of the year. Has LeBron ever had a game-winning buzzer beater? No, I don't mean a second quarter buzzer beater. I mean one where the buzzer goes off like, I said that in putting 2018 LeBron on the current Lakers, like save their season or whatever. I said that in that video. I was trolling. It was a flight reference. And people were like, bro, Bron's had a buzzer beater. I know. And I'll say like Randall's the greatest shooter to wear 30. Obviously, I know Steph Curry wears 30. Like, hey, but I get some of y'all with that rage bait, don't I? But I guess you're returning the rage bait by saying, oh, but what about Steph Curry? We go to the finals. We had a 7-game battle with the Cavs. They were the 8 seed too, but I was all nonchalant about it. I knew we would win. This Warriors team sucks. Should be easy belt for Golden State here. Back to back. We've never won a three-peat in this video. Looking to change that. Jaysean, 15 and 13, finals MVP. That is ring number 7. Still 13 more to go. And that's assuming that the Celtics and Lakers haven't snuck any out while I wasn't paying attention. Celtics still at 18, Lakers at 17. Okay, so yeah, we don't have to worry. The championship record's still at 18. Now, if the Celtics end up winning more down these many more years we have to simulate, then that's a bridge we'll cross later. I might trade a few of my picks here, try and get something in this year's draft, or maybe just some future picks in other drafts. We might be able to snag somebody down the line, but I know my picks aren't going to be good, so I might as well try and get in other teams. Bellamy, Holland, need y'all. Pat Jacobson and Jaden Gilliard up for deals. Sorry, air conditioner Monroe, I'm cool there. Pat, yup. Jaden, yup. Pat wants to go elsewhere. Don't worry, he's restricted. We can match those, and that will wrap wrap up my free agency off-season shenanigans. Anton will re-sign. Let's get Farron back. Let's re-sign Lester as well. All right, progression. Lester Bellamy goes up 2 more, 2 for Jaden, plus 6 for Lloyd Holland, plus 2 more for Pat Jacobson. Just won 2 in a row. Like I said, three-peat hasn't been done by us yet. Let's change that now. After I get some lunch, bro. I've been recording. I already recorded the pods video. Now I'm recording this video. All this recording's making me hungry. All this sitting here and playing video games is making me hungry. Wait, I gotta wait till we lose. Oh, I thought we were gonna go 82-0. No, I didn't. Okay, I'm gonna go eat some. I was watching this video while I ate lunch. I just got done eating lunch. I was watching this video and it was about this guy who basically he's 27 years old. He's got a family, right? 3 kids, a wife. He has this job he's kind of bored in, office job situation, but it's doing well for him. He's got a nice house. Said he might have had some type of investment property, and he gives all this up, right? We just went 78-4, by the way. We'll get to that in a second. Shout out to Anton, went crazy. And anything I say here, any of my personal takes, this is not financial advice. I just need to get this off. So he has this life that sounds pretty cool on the outside, but maybe he's a little bit bored in his job. He's always wanted to do YouTube, right? So he sells everything, the crib, whatever other property he had, all this stuff, so that he can go all in on YouTube. Okay, so you're thinking he's probably got a good following. And this is all due respect to him. I hope it works for him. He's got like 7,000 subscribers, and that's after doing this full time for some time, and around 1,000 views a video on average. I'm not saying that's not good. I know that probably makes you in the top % of YouTubers. I'm not saying that's not good. I'm just saying that if you've got 3 kids, and I hope it works out for him. Sounded like he had enough to hold him over for a couple years off selling all that stuff. He moved back in with his parents. I'm sure his parents were like, oh, goodness gracious. And he brought the kids with him. So, good luck to his parents. And I'm not hating on this dude, like I said, but it sounded like he's got about a 3-year cushion to make this work. And I always say this, it's my personal opinion. Don't go into YouTube expecting it to be a job. And if it gets to that point, then that's when you make a decision. He's not at that point yet, all due respect to him. I was in a similar situation. Not that I have a family or kids, no girls like me, whatever. Shut up. All right. I'm in college. I don't want to be in college. Love you, Mom. I know you wanted me to go to school and everything, but I stay in college for almost 3 years, almost past the point where it even made sense. Like, I was doing well enough with YouTube where I probably could have left earlier, but I stayed in college for 3 years. I didn't want to be there, but I stayed there, and I don't have a family or kids, keep in mind, but I'm waiting to make sure, like, okay, I think this YouTube thing can really work. And then at that point, that's when I was like, all right, I don't know, man. I just saw that video. It had me thinking I wanted to talk about it, and we're like an hour and some change into this video. We just went 78-4, so I just wanted to talk about it. Ended out the year winning 38 in a row. Oh my goodness. The 3-peat is on the way, baby. The 3-peat is on the way. What? Game 7 against the Miami Heat. Whoa. Stop right now. Slow down. Simcast. No way. They can't do me like this. I went 78-4. We came back. Okay, sure. We're on to the next 40 piece from Jamal Hammonds on the other side. We won. Next will be the Pistons. Man, everybody else can move. I don't know how. What did I just click on? Yo, what is going on? What is going on? Bro, let's go ahead and beat Detroit, though. NBA Finals, Pelicans, we won. Pat Jacobson, Finals MVP. We're cool. We're good. That was close. 7 NBA championships, baby. Just 12 more to go, and we might be able to run them up real easy. The way we just played this past season has me feeling real confident, like we can go on a crazy run to close out this video. Do we have any picks or anything? I don't think so. We got 30. Again, I could probably trade a few of these away, get another team's pick. Maybe it works out, right? As far as anything else, I just want to retain my pieces and probably just keep this thing going. Dude, we really went 78-4, and we really almost lost after going 78-4. That's nuts. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about that guy's whole YouTube situation. It was just a crazy video. Like, I saw the video and I was like, bro, I gotta watch this. Like, this looks interesting to me. Kenny O'Neal, I'ma sign him for a couple years. Lloyd Holland will sign. and Farron will sign. And I'm gonna be honest, and this is all due respect to bro as well. I'm not saying I'm some YouTube expert or YouTube guru, just an idiot who plays video games, but his knowledge of his niche on YouTube and other creators, it's all due respect to him, seem lackluster. And it's like, man, if I got a family, before I go into this, I need to know every YouTuber in my niche. I need to know every aspect of this. Personally, I would want to have seen some proof of concept before going in on it, some big time proof of concept, but that's just me. I don't know, man. I know in this whole like social media era, you see people, and it's ironic of me to say this because I actually did, I was lucky enough to succeed. I'd like to think it wasn't all luck because I did stick with it, but regardless, there's probably lots of people who work way harder than me, who do way worse on YouTube, make better stuff than me, so I understand. Got super lucky to do this. All that to say, I think in the social media era, you see people succeeding, doing all these cool things, you know what I mean? And everybody wants to have that, and they want to have it instantly, and that maybe isn't the best. It probably isn't. Big Pat Jacobson, your MVP, 18, 11, and 4. We go 76 and 6 this season. The Dynasty is here. How about a 4-peat on the way for the good guys, man? This is about to be 4 straight for sure. All the way to the finals. We got the fourths going at it. Brian Wright the fourth and Jay Sean Wright the fourth. They're both Wright the fourth. Are they brothers or something? Ah! Game 7 again, dude. What is going on? We win all these regular season games. Playoffs come around. Start folding like a lawn chair. All right, we squeak out another one. 24 from Carl Neely. Good work. Pat Jacobson, league MVP, finals MVP. Big season for Buddy's legacy. That's banner number 8. Still a whole lot of work left to do. Job finished? Didn't think so. Prospect scouting, we got Matt Roy. Oh, he looks crazy. D-Wade comp. He's 6'11". Or I said 6'11". He's 6'6" with a 6'11 wingspan. It's a good size for a 2-guard. I got the 6th pick. They shouldn't have. They really shouldn't have. It's about to get unfair. Richie Guerin, Hall of Fame ceiling, or Rich Hart here. His ceiling's simple. Hall of Fame, 6'8", coming out of Duke. Let's work, Rich. And that was a result of us trading away some of our picks for other teams' picks. Might be a smart new method to continue doing this. I just did it right there. Yeah, Richie Hart, 6'8", power forward. Excited to have him. Don't have anybody I need to re-sign. As far as extensions, Jacobson, of course, he's 26. We're going to extend him further. Anton, yeah, we want to extend him. Oh, Jay Sean Wright, it's tough, dude. He's 33 years old at this point. We would be paying him for years and years to come. This might be the perfect time to trade him. Go get Austin Person, who's 5 years younger. Y'all can keep the pick if you're giving me the younger player. You want a second, you'll give me a first. Stupid counter offer. Fine. Take your deal. Like, so at certain points, you gotta say, shrug your shoulders and be like, all right, 2K, our logic here is super flawed, but we're just gonna go ahead and take the trade. That's one thing I wish we could have in my NBA is improved trade logic. It would really go crazy. Kenny O'Neal down 3. He might need to get moved next offseason. We got to continue to make moves. We got to stay on our toes so that way this dynasty can be extended. This window can be even longer. Now, I know we've done a lot of YouTube talk. This will probably be, I don't know if it'll be the last thing YouTube related I mentioned in this video, but today is a big day, man. We're about to hit the milestone. Today it'll happen, at least on my end. I don't know if it'll pop up on YouTube publicly where y'all can see it too. It'll when it updates, but I'm hitting 100 million views today. Dude, if you told me when I started that would ever happen, I wouldn't believe you. Like, that's just, it's a crazy milestone, bro. 100 million views. All I can say is thank y'all so much. I can't thank y'all enough for everything. We're absolutely rolling right now, playing really well. I will say last year we only lost 6 games the entire season. Season before that we only lost 4 games the entire season, but we're starting to pick it up, going on a crazy win streak here. Not concerned at all. Think we'll run up a 5th straight Larry OB for sure. 8 titles though, something serious. If we can get this 9th one, then we'll just have 10 more to go. Be near the halfway point. Greg Stone is your MVP. 71 wins. That's what, 3 years of 70 plus wins in a row? I will say it seems like the progression of Kenny O'Neal hurt us. Or sorry, the regression, and he tore his meniscus. You know that regression this summer is going to be even more wicked, and we don't have him for the playoffs, so that could hurt. First 2 rounds are going all right. We make the conference finals where we'll take on the Celtics. And we lost in 6. Wow. And that means, no, that's actually so bad. Because that means we got to win 20 now. Oh my gosh. So not only do they beat us, stop us from winning a title, but now I got to win an extra one on the top. Okay, that's a bad L, and we can't let the Celtics get more championships off. Kenny O'Neal is healthy for this offseason. Perfect. Just in time for me to move you. I'm going to wait till around free agency time, though, because I think we can probably get some better offers going. I'm going to move this 19th pick here. Let's go to team options. Nothing. Byron Randall, we're cool there on the qualifying offer for him. Second round pick guy. Do we have anybody we got to pay? No, we don't. Now, if we slide over to Kenny O'Neal, we go our pick in 48 and 50. We can get Robin Eaton, who's a former 7th overall pick. They'd also be throwing us a first back. Sometimes I wake up and I'm Darren Beasley. Other times I can't find him. We got Jay Sean. I really like Darnell's pretty good. He's averaged 22, actually. He's really good. I think that young Rob Eaton, though, is going to be our best play here. Let's bring him in. Player progression. Let's see what we got. Hopefully nobody's going down too much. Okay, yeah. Anton goes down 1. That's fine. +7 from Robin. What a trade. Rich Hart goes up 5 as well. Our former 6th overall pick. So the team looks loaded. Ready to come back and win another. Hopefully many, many more. Because, man, we got a whole lot more to win. 1 extra to win than we initially thought. This season wasn't as good, but I wanted to let it ride out because I believe in my guys. We won 63 games. Corey Sessions, former #1 overall pick. He is your MVP for the Pelicans. Yo, I thought that was Jokic, bro. It was not that funny. We won 17 in a row to close out the season. I really thought that dude was Jokic. I was like, Joker's still going. First round, we sweep. Round 2, we sweep Miami. Oh, Boston. They actually got a really good team, bro. I got to show them some respect. But we really need to beat them because if they get up to 20 championships and I got to win 21, no, please, come on. No! Sacramento, do me a solid! Thank you! They actually won! What's going on? I thought my game was bugging out. Sacramento won. Oh, shout out to Sac, bro. I know I talk a lot of trash about y'all. Y'all are the greatest for that. Y'all are so clutch for pulling that off for me. Jamie Valentine. Oh my goodness, Valentine! Compared to Akeem, he's about to be hitting guys with lateral movement. I'm gonna move a few more of my picks. All right, there we go. Team options. Eaton, Richie Hart, yep. Byron Randall. How did you end up back on the team? I thought I didn't give you the qualifying offer. Snuck back over here, huh? Player progression, what you got for me? +4 from Robin Eaton, yes. Jake Gilliard down 2. I'm gonna be honest, our point guard spot has always kind of been an area of weakness. What if we take Gilliard, Neely, and a first and go grab just like a good PG that we feel we can really trust? I'd like for it to be a younger PG. I'm giving up some pretty good pieces here. Like Cliff looks crazy, bro. Averaged a Curry piece this past season. They're throwing in Dante Shepard as well, who looks pretty good. I'll give you a Warriors pick as well, just to sweeten the pot. They want to throw me. Fine, bro. Fine. Just let's do it. Golly, bro. All right, let's re-sign Mr. Robin. Let's re-sign Austin. Re-sign Holland. Now, the one part of this deal we got to consider is Cliff. He's only 5'9". Shout out to the Short King. But he is up for an extension. Dante Shepard up for an extension. Hopefully, they like sunny Indiana. You know, there's so much to do here, I think. Like, watch the Pacers. What is there to do in Indiana? They got football too, right? I mean, I guess some cities don't have any type of pro sports. I'm not trying to dunk on Indiana. They got Larry Bird. He still live there? Apparently, buddy still lives in Indiana. So there you go. Team's doing super well. So we're really back to it. We just needed that little upgraded point guard and we're all good. Greg Stone, another MVP. This dude's ridiculous. Former #1 overall pick, helping lead the Celtics to chips. We went 74-8 though. Ended out the year winning 18 in a row. I'm hoping this is a year where we go out, we win the title. Round 1, we got the Philly Sixers. Go ahead and sweep them. Round 2, we got Brooklyn. Nice. Celtics in the conference finals. And we sweep them. Oh, it's our league now. Don't play with us. Undefeated going into the finals. We win in 5. Cliff, 21-7. Look at how small he is, bro. Taking up no type of room in the picture. Buys his shoes at Kids Foot Locker. He's a petite man, but he gets buckets. 2048 off season. 2048, like that one game. You know what it is. 24th and 25th picks. I'm just move those. Keep it pushing. I know we got to be in salary cap peril. Oh, I do have to re-sign Cliff. Oh, no. Oh no, that's probably a big problem. And then we also got to re-sign Dante. Both of them have, okay, Cliff doesn't have any crazy offers. Dante has some competitive ones, so I'm gonna throw him that. He wants to come back. Cliff wants to come back. Do I have enough money for both of them? Probably not. I'd rather have Cliff back than Dante. We don't have money left for Dante Shepard. I don't know how short I am on signing him back. I don't know that I'd really trade anybody to get him back, to be honest. Yeah, I'm sorry, bud, but I can't make the room. I'm 175 million over. Oh my goodness. Silver's gonna banish me from the league. Silver's probably not even the commissioner. Who they got now? Commissioner Gold? Dang, Alton. Brought you in. You immediately fell off. That sucks. Let's look to go back to back. That could be banner number 10. Since Boston wants to be annoying, we got to get 20 now. I'm waiting for my mom to get back from the store. I know I just said I ate lunch, but I'm kind of a big back. I want some more food. You know when you open up the fridge and you're just like, dang, it was kind of like that today. But hey, man, I'm lucky I'll open up the fridge and there's anything in there, and you know that we can go to the grocery and get stuff. I know not everybody has that privilege, so I can't complain, bro. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining about that. Dog, y'all are showing so much love on the pods video. 14,000 views in 2 hours. That's actually nuts. It's my best performing video out of the last 10, and it's about Brandon Podjemski. What in the world? Greg Stone wins MVP here. We go 71-11 on the season. Ended out the year winning 9 games in a row. 22 a night from Cliff. Bro, Cliff was a game-changing addition. Round 1, we faced the Magic. See you later, Orlando Magic. Man, New York move. We win in 6. Thank goodness the Celtics. We don't have to face them. It's Toronto instead. I need the Celtics to fall off, though. They're still in the mix as a 2 seed. Got the T-Wolves in the finals. It's so weird being in an all-auto-generated league. Golly! We're getting belt from the T-Wolves. We came back? Cool. Well, there's championship 10, you know, a nonchalant 3-0 comeback, and we are officially halfway there, barring any more Celtic championships. We just came back. Cool. That's wow, pretty awesome. All right, 2049 off season. We'll be about to enter the 2050s decade. In all likelihood, unless I go on an insane run to end off this video, we'll probably push it into the 2060s. We got the 9th pick, and we have what, 20? What if I threw 9, 20, and try to get to like 6? Just move up a few spots. Miami, work with me. They don't want to. I'll throw in a few seconds if you want. Done. Appreciate you. Now let's go to pick 6. No interception. You see what I did there? Good football reference, Danny. All right, we got anybody with like all NBA level ceiling? We got Oscar Wagner. He's a wing. I mean, yeah, we could do that. Ooh, Hall of Fame ceiling for Carlton Cobb compared to Jimmy Harden. Now he's projected to go 15th. I probably could have just drafted him later, but we're gonna reach here because that Jimmy Harden ceiling is calling to me. Need that. Welcome to the team, Carlton. Qualifying offers. Richie Hart, we'll go ahead and extend that his way. All right, Richie, you want a lot of money. You know, Richie, it's in the name. You gotta be rich, huh, with that big old contract. Teague time. Player progression. Hart goes up 2. Steve Goodrich down a couple. Cliff still injured, but he'll be back to start the season, so that'll all be fine. Let's go win banner number 11. We're up there with some of the greatest franchises of all time with our championships, but we're not above everybody else. We are far from it. Lot more chips to win. Jimmy Jemison, Double J, is your MVP here. We win 65 games on the season. Not as crazy, but still puts us in the 1 spot, and I think we'll go back to back. Oh, Robin Eaton, he's still out 2 to 4 more weeks. Missed a lot of the season with a ham fracture. We're going to take out the Hawks without him. Round 2, we'll take care of Brooklyn, and we should be at full strength for a matchup with the Orlando Magic. Oh my goodness, I'm getting good at hitting those high notes. Music channels coming soon. Danny 2K Vivo. We lose. Magic go on to win the title. And man, Anton's 33, no Pippen at this point. I know he's still really dang good, but might be time to move him. We got the 20th pick. Yeah, we might move Anton in a second here though. At 20, who could I take? Anybody maybe with some sleeper potential? Oh, I thought that said Magic Johnson All NBA. I was like, what? Marquise Johnson comp though. Jamal Kerr. All right, sure. And in the future, with a last name like Kerr, you could could be a coach and, ruin young players' development. Wait, Pat Jacobson's a free agent? And I don't have money to re-sign him? Oh, no, and the Warriors are trying to steal him. Anton, get out of here, bud. I got to clear this money, bro. I hate to do it, too. I really do, but you got to go. I got a little bit overwhelmed by this trade, and I didn't know what to do, so I was just like, let me stop for a second, slow down. I'm going to come back and figure this out. Oh, Frank Stevens could be interesting, bro. I know he's a 13th pick, but they're value him highly. He's got a lot of stars next to his trade value. He's still on his rookie contract. Let me see. How's the potential looking? They've got him. B+. I'd like a little bit better, man. I'm trading my franchise player. Luther Hammond's 33 years old. Can't do that. I need somebody young who really has good upside. That's what I'm banking on. Dude, I think Frank's going to be good. We would also get Jamie Peeler. This is 2 firsts as well. I'm going to throw 2 firsts and see if we can do better. Travis Goodrich, former 2nd overall PG. See, now, Darrell Elliott, 90 overall. This is our guy. We're going to trade for Darrell to be a PG of the future because I think Cliff's going to regress more in the coming years. So we slide Rob Eaton to the 3 for now. We play Darrell at the 2. We're going to be super small playing that way, but that's how we're going to run it in the time being. And now I still don't have money for Big Pat. That's a problem. We need to clear that. I can move, we could really move Austin Person. He's older. We could get Paris Cage, who's making 50. I need something that'll save me some real money here. Jayshawn Gilliard, they're throwing me a pick. I feel like that's not fair. They want to give me the pick so bad. Fine. Does that give me enough money? No. Okay. Cliff's been really good, but he's making 50. 50's a lot. Even Kennedy at 18 million's a lot. We'll throw him to the T-Wolves. Y'all can just throw me like a second here. That's fine. Now do we have enough? Still no. Now Cobb, I don't want to trade because he was the 6th pick. But golly, I got to find a way to save some money here. Reginald, I don't think anybody's really throwing me a first for you. How about a second? Now do I have enough? Okay, cool. So let's offer Jacobson back. Player option, no trade. Let's just give him whatever. Okay, he's going to come back. I couldn't have the Warriors stealing him away. I also should not be letting guys hit unrestricted free agency, so I got to be more mindful of that moving forward. We can't re-sign Robin Eaton. We can't re-sign Lloyd Holland. Oh, no. Okay, so I guess we'll have to figure more of that stuff out down the line. For now, it just is what it is. Player progression. Oh, I have a young team. We should not be regressing this much. Oh, geez. Well, I'm concerned going into this season. Still 10 more chips to win, and my team's already getting old on me. We can't be having this. We're pretty good right now. 36 W's. Unfortunately, the East is nuts. Is there a move that we think could put us at a higher level as a team is the big question. What if we threw Holland and Cliff in the same deal, threw this Laker pick in the mix? I don't know. I'm just out here trying stuff to see what the results could potentially be. And I don't like what I'm seeing. I think this group can get it done. The Nets and the Celtics are really good. A bad scenario would be the Celtics winning another one. But hopefully this is a scenario where, hey, we started off the season pretty good. We're one of the top teams, but the second half of the year is where we really go crazy, solidify ourselves, become that top team in the conference, go on to win the championship. Hopefully that's what happens. Shout out to the Hawks, man. Clinched a playoff spot. Well, they went on a crazy run post Trae Young trade. Seems like they're building something great over there around Jalen Johnson and Noah. Jamie Valentine's your MVP. He also won DPOY only in year 4 as well. That is crazy. Nets are the 1 seed. We were just 2 games back, though. We made up a lot of ground in that second half of the season. Round 1, we got the Milwaukee Bucks, and we beat them in 5. Round 2 will be the Celtics, and we lose in 6. Now, the Celtics can't go on to win it all. No! Bro, so now they're at 20? Bro. Man, I'm going to be honest. I had plans this Saturday. They may have to get canceled because I got to win the Pacers championships, bro. Pacers, I love y'all, but I don't want to have to cancel my plans to win y'all championships. I'm going to be totally honest with you. Team options, Cobb, dude, you need to get better. Paying this team so much salary, nobody's playing. Nobody's playing the way I need him to. Irving Aldridge will sign. No, we won't. All right, let's just go to player progression. Let's see where the team's at. Okay, not a lot of regression, which is good. Holland's about through, and he's making $56 million. Cobb goes +9, which is a sign he's going to be one of the best players in the league. A +9 progression. You don't see that very often, so we know we got a guy with him. Lloyd, we're going to trade him before the league realizes he's completely washed. We'll take on this bad Johnny Douglas contract in exchange for a really good pick. I think that's going to be worth it for us down the line. Let's re-sign Robin. Let's re-sign Daryl. Cliff, yes. And then I guess we got to wait. We got to wait on Cobb. Okay, so yeah, we're all squared away there. That's good. It's just always about getting that young piece who elevates you to the next level. Because soon as my guy Carlton Cobb came onto the scene, really started hooping, now all of a sudden we're the top of the conference. So I'm going to hope that we can get another really good young piece, you know, get greedy out here, get another piece, because we got a Hornets pick that looks decent, a Laker pick that looks decent. So if one of those picks could land at the top, we win the chip this year, we're really in business. But one thing that cannot happen is the Boston Celtics winning any more Larry O'Briens, because this is already probably going well into the 2060s. I don't want it going into the 2070s. I thought that was Jokic again. It's Bob Anderson with the MVP. What you mean James Jr., Archie? What you mean James Jr.? 68 wins, 14 games up on the Celtics. No excuse not to get it done. Cliff's got a sprained knee, but he'll be back very soon, so we should be just fine for the postseason. First round goes well. Cavs, round 2. It's 2-2. We go up 3-2. Win at 6. Boston move. Yes! Okay. Minnesota in the finals should be light. We sweep them. Patrick Jacobson, finals MVP. So that'll put us at 11 banners. We would only be 8 away. We're still, what, 10 away? Because the Celtics got 20? Oh my gosh. Yep, we're 10 away. And that's boring the Celtics not winning more. And they've been good for like, dude, it feels like over a decade they've been in the mix. So who knows? They could win more. We have picks 2 and 4. Turn a 2 to a 4, 4 to a 8. Oh my goodness. Lakers just hired head coach Cam Boozer. Saw that going across the bottom. I said, what? But we got any Hall of Fame ceiling guys? Oh, we got a couple. Oh, it's showtime. It's showtime, baby. Pels at 1. Oh, they traded it to the Warriors for Andre Perry. They take Ronald Knox. All right, so we want a guy with a Hall of Fame level ceiling. Eric Farrell is that. He's 23 though. This dude's a 69 overall off the start. Greg Nicholson looks like a good pick, man. I know, man, this guy Wayne Cowens though is consensus #1. I'm gonna take him, right? Then my guy Greg, all NBA ceiling compared to AD, 79 overall. We're going to take him as well. Now we'll have 2 young pieces added to the core. That's going to be huge. Now, how in the world do we pay them down the line? Who knows? That's a problem we worry about later, all right? Jay-Sean Gilliard is due a payday. Why does everybody do a payday? And Jay-Sean, I can't even afford to pay you because my team is so expensive. And I'm going to be honest, I'd rather keep, how old is he? He's 29. I'd rather keep all the players I currently have than go out of my way to clear the money for Jay-Sean. So then Jay-Sean, unfortunately, it's just a situation where you're kind of the odd man out. Like we don't really need you. So I'm sorry, but we're just going to let him walk. No major progression outside of a +3 from Carlton Cobb. Team's pretty much the same, except we lost old buddy in free agency. Dude, I cannot wait for NBA playoff action. Like, I'm actually so excited. I got to get to it and record so many rebuilds, though, because I've been saying it. If your team gets eliminated, they will be getting a video, whether it's in the play-in or the playoffs. And with me doing play-in videos as well, there's going to be so many teams I got to rebuild there. I probably should record that Warriors rebuild ASAP because I already know they're going to lose. Clippers could be out in the play-in, too. Like, there could be some pretty good teams going out in the play-in. Phoenix has had a good season. They're going to end up in the play-in. Play-in is going to be fun, man. Especially that West play-in is going to be nuts. Jamie Valentine, MVP there. We win 66 games. Coach Theo Jordan. Cliff averaged 21. Yeah, I didn't want to trade him to clear salary space because I feel like Cliff still really liked that. Round 1, we win. Round 2, we lose to the Bucks! Yo, I'm about to lose my cool, bro. I'm about to lose my cool, man. It gets to a point. It gets to a point when you're in 2053 and you still have yet to accomplish your goal. I mean, this is taking so long. I said it earlier in the video and little did I know, but I said, oh, it's gonna be a long video. Yeah, Danny, you had no idea the half of it. I can't afford to re-sign Carlson, but the good news is he'll get an offer. I'll match it and we move. But man, losing again is it's a slap in the face. No Draymond, it is. And down goes Cliff. Yeah, Cliff, you're gonna have to get traded. Kerr +5, Cowens +5. That's good. Cliff has been, a piece that we built with. We've loved to have him on the team, but it's just time, dude. I can't be paying all this money to a guy who is getting worse. I really would love just like some type of salary dump deal where I could get a pick or something for him. I don't know if that's out there. Neil Clemens. I don't want to trade Jamal Kerr though. He's a decent young guy. Do they have salary? They don't have enough to take on Cliff. Give me this deal for Sylvester and a pick, right? And then maybe we can flip Sylvester for either somebody on less salary or just like a younger piece. Just somebody different. Cole Martin's making a little less. Let's do that. And then can we get a little bit lower than Cole's salary potentially? There's 26 for a year expiring deal, Lou Wong, and we get a first round pick. I like that. Okay, good deals, good ball. Oh yeah, also another concern, my guy Pat Jacobson, 34 years old now. So that's another thing we gotta monitor. He's getting older out there. So anybody up for extensions going into the season? Pat, we were just talking about you. I'll add 2 years to the deal at a little bit of a discount. Richie Hart, we can do 2 as well. And that's about it for contracts. That's all the deals we need to take care of. I know the team did just get significantly worse. I am very much well aware. I do want to play Elliott back at the PG because then we got Cobb at the 2, and we'll see how this goes. I can't deal with another retool rebuild situation. We're the 6th seed right now, bro. Pat Jacobson, you can go. Okay, nobody's really biting on a trade there. They don't really want to give me great offers, but I need to be better. I can't play around. I need to win a championship this year because there's just so many more to be won. I'm gonna go grab Paris Cage, 29-year-old big. We give up a pick here, but he should help our front court. Slide him to the 4. He starts there. Boom. And I don't know. I'm just thinking he can improve our team a little bit. Had to make some type of play. Cost me a pick. I don't care at this stage. If we would have had Jamie Valentine, this challenge would have been stamped, sealed, delivered. It would have been done. We end up climbing to the 4th seed, 51 wins. So good little deadline deal. Go grab Mr. Paris Cage. We got the Bucks in the first round, and we win in 7. Raps in round 2. Oh my gosh. Oh, Boston, bro, this is so bad. They've doubled up on us. They're at 22, aren't they? 21. And I'm not winning anything lately. So Jacobson, I can't find any deals for. We have the 11th pick here. I'll make the pick. Forget about it. Let's just make the pick. Hall of Fame ceiling, Earl Maggette. Let's hope, dude. I'm going to read too much into it. I'm trading this pick and my pick next year for some other future firsts because I know we're going to be good next year. I believe in my ability to get this team right. Maggette's only 69 for now, but he's going to be a big part of what we do down the line. We believe in him. T. Bullard, I'm good. Pick up the other 2 options. Jamal Kerr, I'll pay. We don't have anybody else we got to pay, do we? No, it's really just Jamal. And I guess Lou we can bring back. And then can I move Jacobson now? I just want to get ahead of his regression. Get somebody who's maybe somewhere around his talent level, but just younger, Delano Peeler, but we'd have to give up Cage too. I don't want to do that. The market isn't great. I could throw in a couple picks that we've traded for recently here. Devin Barkley. I see Frank Stevens. I've seen him in a couple deals, but I want to get a big if possible. And I want it to be a young big. It's got a good amount of upside. Mirko Bagaric, 11th overall pick, averages a double-double. We'd also get Edgar Bosch. What do they have the big man's potential at? Because, 11th overall pick, you can get guys with Hall of Fame potential in 2K for sure. He is at A potential. We're going to make the play. It's a little risky for sure, but it's just something. It's a risk we have to take at this point. Player progression. He goes up 1. Bosch up a couple. Cowens only goes up 3. He's our former 2nd pick. Nicholson, our 4th pick, only goes up 1. That is bad news. My trades might have worked out just a little bit. We're the 1 seed or hovering between 1 and 2. Hopefully this continues to be the case and we can win a chip. Ken Allen is your MVP here. They got a coach or an executive named Michael Meyer. That is crazy. We won 66, lost 16. 19, so we were right there with the Milwaukee Bucks. Carlson Cobb was good. When he hit that +9 progression, I thought for sure he was going to be like, I said one of the best players in the league. I guess I was kind of wrong, but I thought he was going to go into the high 90s. Please be Boston. Thank you. Bucks in the conference finals here. Can we take them down? No, dude, please. Make it stop. Make it stop, dude. Make it stop. The DJ Khaled, all we do is lose. All we do is lose. 2055 draft. 2055. Team options. I didn't have any draft picks, by the way, so we're moving past that. Don't have any free agents. Don't have any money to play with in free agency. Let's just go straight to player progression. Oh my gosh, thank you, Greg. +7, +5 from Wayne Callens, +5 from Jamal Kerr. We're here, we're back. Daryl Elliott goes down too. We don't have any time to play with the regression, okay? So you're gone. You're gone immediately. I'm gonna go grab, the offers suck right now. You might actually be saying, at least until next offseason, but with the big time progression, hopefully the team's in business. Now the problem is, soon as we get some good progression, right, and the team starts to look crazy, the hard cap hits, ruined, cooked. So that's the problem. Anytime I start to build up something that really looks insane, I start to get cooked by the salary cap. Carlton Cobb, let's re-sign. Cage wants to test free agency. He's got 2 years left, though, so hopefully he changes his mind. Edgar Bosch wants a lot. I'll give it to him for now, but he could definitely be moved down the line. And I guess at this point, it's crazy to say, but $40 million is not what it was before. Like, that's not as crazy of a contract as it once was. Why are we opening up the season so bad? There we go. No, we're not getting it together. Is somebody hurt? We're healthy playing this bad. There we go. There's a little run. Think we got momentum, so I'm going to keep it pushing. Terrible start to the year, though. My goodness. Okay, we close out the season over 50 wins, which is really good considering how bad we started. And I knew with how we started, there was just no way. No, the Celtics. Not again. There was just no way it was going to end that bad. We have won 19 in a row going into the playoffs. Round 1, we got the Washington Wizards. Please, man, just win this at least. Okay, Celtics round 2. Okay, we beat them. Yes. See, I know we got this. Bucks, they've been our kryptonite for years, but I'm telling y'all, we caught a stride second half of the season. We're going to win this game 7. And now it's the Bucks. And now it's the Bucks. I am going to look to trade Mr. Elliott here. I almost want to trade Eaton as well. Do we have any picks in the draft? Nothing. Okay, so let's simulate right to free agency because that's when we're going to get the best offers. We got to pay Wayne and Greg, which is going to cost us obviously a pretty penny here. Now, Elliott, if we did like 2 picks with him, I don't care about picks. I care about winning. Tyrone Newman, 25-year-old PG, only in his 3rd year. I know this might be a little bit of a finesse. Oh, it's really a finesse. I don't care, though, at this point. I'm doing my deal. And then Mr. Eaton, let's throw him in here. Let's throw him with Rice, who we just got in a deal. We could go get Brandon Dunleavy, younger wing. Now, with a name like Dunleavy, he's sure to be a GM one day and make some bad trades to mess up the Warriors. But for now, you're going to play for us. All right, Brandon, welcome to the squad. And hopefully we can get Greg back. Hopefully we can get Wayne back. I mean, they're both restricted, so we're going to get them back. It's just a matter of how much money. They're re-signed. It's all good. Player progression. Dude, I was hoping that Wayne and Greg would go up more. They didn't. Hey, but Earl Maggette, who started off, a 69 overalls, now an 83. It's been a quiet come up for him, but he's quickly been getting better. Soon he's going to be ready to make a real impact for the team. I don't know if that time has come just yet, but it will be there soon. Okay, good start to the season. I'm not going to get too excited, though, because, I mean, bro, y'all have seen how this is going. I know not to get too hyped. Paris Cage doesn't want to re-sign. Maybe we find a move for him at the deadline. Maybe he'll change his mind, though, because we are rolling. Come on, you want to be a part of this, Paris. All right, we are here. It's late January. We're still doing well. Does Paris want his extension? Oh, now you want to extend? I'm not even sure that I want you anymore. See how the tables have turned on you? You're like, oh, I don't want to extend. What if I don't want you? Because I don't want to have to pay him all these years when he's 32, probably going to get worse. You see what I'm saying? So if we could grab like a Mark Grady, who's younger, who's better, we're going to do that. And we get off Wenley's contract, which is a terrible deal. We brought him in as a part of another trade. And look at that perfectly balanced rotation. Oh, we've outdone ourselves this time. Chucky Christie is your MVP. We had the coach of the year, the exec of the year. Will any of that matter? We shall see. Ended out the season winning 10 in a row. Oh my gosh, Carlton. 4-6 on the broken foot. I don't know if we can make it 4-6 without you. First round goes okay. Second round goes fine. Carlton should be back for our matchup with New York. He's not back? I mean, Earl Maggetti's stepping in his place. Maggetti averaging 18 in the playoffs. He's still not back from the foot, but Maggetti is really hooped out. We sweep that round. NBA Finals will be the Clippers. Let's just take care of them. And that'll be what, banner number 12? Yes! Nice. Tyrone Finals MVP. That is championship number 12. We still got what, 10 more to go? Yeah, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 more to go. Oh my gosh. 10 more championships still left. It would have just been 7. So that's a 3 championship difference, which is obviously a lot. I mean, 3 championships. Some teams have been around for about 100 years and won nothing. Shout out to Clippers. Team options. We got Maggetti. We're definitely bringing him back. He stepped up with injuries in the playoffs and stuff. We got to pay Tyrone, saying we don't have room under the hard cap, but we know, okay, he'll get an offer. We'll match it. Boom. We dodge the hard cap just like that. Player progression. +8 from Earl Maggetti. It's a future GOAT right there. Baby GOAT right there. Greg Nicholson goes down to... We are deep right now. I'm going to re-sign Maggetti, yes. Let's get Brandon Dunleavy. Mark Grady, we can't afford. McGarr, we can't afford. We'll worry about that later. Bosch, we can't afford. We got so many guys, though, man. The depth is ridiculous. We'll see if we can afford them next offseason. For now, we're just gonna roll. And I know we got the morale issues, but sometimes those resolve themselves. Yeah, see, like Nicholson's fine now. So sometimes you just got to wait a little bit, and guys will be like, you know what? I'm cool. Jamie Valentine is your MVP. Dang, the Nets were doing a winning every award challenge. They had the Rookie of the Year, DPOY, MVP. We won 71 games, though, 20 in a row going into the playoffs. Telling you, this new core with young Maggetti, exactly what we needed. Just getting a player who really emerged and took the helm. I think it's going to change the game for us. We go conference finals, and I love to see that the Celtics are slowing down too. As we go to the finals against the Nuggets, led by Bob Anderson, aka Fake Joker, and we're going to go ahead and sweep them. The vibes might be back. 25-5-5 from Carlton Cobb. That'll put us at 13 championships. Come on. We're making progress here. 9 more to go. Long as the Celtics don't be even more annoying and win more championships and stuff. We're going to trade away our 61 and 62 picks. I'm confident we're going to still be good down the line there. Nicholson's mad again. Bro, if you keep being mad like this, I might actually be forced to move you. McCarty, we take the team option. Free agents. Yeah, we do have Bagaric, who we can somehow afford. Jamal Kerr will offer back. We'll see how that works out financially. And we got the contracts through. Oh my goodness. Everything is working my way now. This is just so incredible. +4 from Maggetti, +2 from Nicholson. Come on. +7 from Hal McCarty. Was the 16th overall pick we traded for. Sacramento. Y'all gave up on him too early. And Grady, we can re-sign. Oh my gosh. Can I just re-sign everybody? Wayne, we can't re-sign right now. Edgar Bosch, we can afford. I'm going to just wait on those contracts. Man, listen, I saw this hypothetical on Twitter that I thought would be interesting to talk about. It was basically asking if you thought you could eat 10 packs of Oreos within 24 hours. And I said, yeah, bro. There's 36 Oreos a pack, so that's 360 Oreos. Bro, I think I can do that easily. Not easily. That would still be very hard. But, bro, you get maybe a glass of milk. Actually, no, we don't need the accessories. The milk just adds more calories. Like, I feel like, cookies and milk is always a great combo, but in this scenario, we don't need the extra calories. We already got plenty from the cookies, so we can't do the milk, which might make it harder. Maybe you do like an almond milk because it's lower in calories or something, but almond milk just isn't that good, I'm gonna be honest. What did J. Cole say? Never thought I'd see the day I'm drinking almond milk. But yeah, I don't drink that. Noel Peters is your MVP. Antanis Onomatopoeia. All right. This is about to be a 3-peat for sure. We're healthy. Mr. Maggetti's going to do what he does, help us win another championship. First round goes well. Second round goes well. Conference finals, we win. We got the Warriors in the NBA finals. Man, Golden State, hold this belt. Earl Maggetti, finals MVP. That might just be... No, we've won a 3-peat in this video. I was going to say that's our first 3-peat. That's not true. 14 NBA championships now. Maybe we can finally go on the run that I've been waiting on for so long. 2059 offseason. We got the 23rd pick. I'll probably just move that. I'm not even interested in drafting right now. Team options. Cowens declines his player player option. McCarty, we take the team option there. All right, Edgar Bosch. I can't afford Wayne Cowens. I kind of want him back, and I'm not really too worried about Edgar Bosch. We could trade Jamal Kerr, and that'd probably clear the money potentially for both. And like in a Jamal Kerr deal, I don't think it's ridiculous to get a pick back at all. Get a good pick, Drew Wright Foreman, boom. And then we offer Wayne. We still can't afford Wayne. What if I trade Wright Foreman as well? Is somebody throwing me a first for him? No, but I'll take a second. All right, now can we offer Wayne? We can. I'm gonna try and offer Edgar too. We'll see what happens with this. I don't think I'll be able to get both back, but it's worth the try. Yeah, we can't get Edgar back, but at least we got back Wayne. See, and it's saying I can afford him, but I guess I really can't because I'm over the hard cap. Archie James Jr., y'all remember, buddy? We saw him earlier in the video. Player progression. Nice, another +1 for Maggette. Young Hal goes up 4, and not any major regression that we're worried about either, so that's good. About to enter the 2060s decade. I'm still optimistic that we can finish this challenge off in the 2060s. I think at one point I said I don't want to go into the 2060s, but you know, here we are. And Earl Maggette, I'm sliding you to the 3 because I want you and Cobb to run it together. Cobb might get moved at some point down the line, especially because we can't afford his extension. Can't afford Tyrone Newman's extension either. Danny versus the hard cap. That's what this has become. Anders Sundin with an MVP for the Sacramento Kings. The Kings have had some success in this video for sure. We only won 61 this year, which isn't as good as usual. We lost some of our depth, unfortunately, but what can you do with that hard cap, man? Round 1, Celtics, get out the way. You're not stopping us this time. Bucks, we sweep. Miami, come on, winning 5 or winning 7. We lost. Dang it! I thought we had our breakthrough and we were just gonna go the rest of the way, all wins, no losses, but that is not the case. And Greg Nicholson continues to be mad. His free agency's looming. It might be about that time that we actually have to move him, and he's kind of forced our hand. We have the 13th and 16th picks. Ooh, okay. What if, hold on. What if we go, okay, Wayne's mad too, and we don't even need him that bad. Stan, dear Slim, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. We could go get Michael Fields, James Page, young guard, cheaper contract too, which would be nice, huh? 4th pick for Wayne, but I don't want to like move backwards and be a worse team, you know, a younger team that's trying to develop. I kind of just want to compete the rest of this way. What if we threw 13 and 16 in the deal? Stan's still there. Could we do any better? Might just take the Stan deal. Yeah. All right, Stan Wade, welcome. We had to give up pick 16 there. And then Mr. Cobb, we could get Wayne right back. I don't want to do that. Geraldo Young, he's only 27. Good power forward. Clayton Malone, I keep seeing this trade. He was the 3rd pick, but again, I don't want to get younger and have to wait on a guy to develop. So let's go get Geraldo's ready to go right now. And then we need this Martin contract. Honestly, we need him off the books too. Baggerich, or however you say it, he needs to be off the team too, just so we can save some money. We can go get Noel Owens, Carlton Cobb back. No. Melvin Cartwright. Oh. I mean, this does save me money, actually. Let's do this. And then I want to move Cartwright and Owens just to kind of save money. They're decent players, so we'll take like a first for them. And then Cartwright, maybe we can get a pick for him too. Yeah, and we get cheaper. Great. Now, do I have any other picks? First pick in the 2nd round. I'm not worried about that. Tyrone declines his player option. Hal McCarty has a qualifying offer. We'll extend his way. We can't afford to re-sign Hal. We can't afford to re-sign Tyrone. This is actually a disaster. Hawkins, I can move him for Bill, get a pick. Now can I re-sign Tyrone? I can, but I'd rather have back Hal, honestly, and I know it's kind of one or the other. So we're going to take back Hal, but then we don't have any PG play. So Earl, how do we do this? Hal is going to be the PG. Earl's going to go back to the 2 guard, and we'll see how that goes. And then we also have the problem of Nicholson being just incredibly mad right now and bringing down the 5s on the team. So that's another issue. Earl's now 97. Way goes up a couple. That's good. Dunleavy down 1. We don't really have any young pieces that we're super like excited about either, which I like to always have 1 or 2 guys. I know I also did say, and this is kind of a contradiction, that I want to have a team that's competing right now, but it would be nice to have a young player or 2. Is Nicholson still mad? He says he's ambivalent. Will he re-sign? He refuses. Okay. Well, that's not good. But the team's opening up well. Maybe he'll change his mind down the line. Wow, we were playing really well. I was super concerned going going into this season. We've lost pieces. Nicholson still won't re-sign, though. Come on, man. Change your mind. I don't want to have to trade you, especially when it looks like we're poised to win another title. Okay, we are 45-7. Come on, you know you want to re-sign. He's still good off re-signing. I'm tired of you anyway, bringing the vibes down on the team. Oh, I'm never happy on the team. Bro, you're in the perfect situation. Get out of here then. Jordan Ward. There's a dude who makes music named Jordan Ward. And we get Clayton Malone, who was a third pick. Then we have a young piece to be excited about. I like that trade. All right, there you go. Hopefully that doesn't derail our entire season. Oh, look at that. 4-game win streak after the trade. See, because we got players who actually want to play basketball for us. It's crazy. I'm sorry if it sounds like I've gotten progressively more annoyed as this video goes on. And the only reason that is because, well, I've gotten progressively more annoyed as this video's gone on. We've really struggled to win titles, and just we haven't performed the way I want to. There's been some series where I'm like, dang, we should have won that, and then, you know, we don't win it. Jordan Ward's hurt going into the playoffs. How long did that say? Oh, great, out for the season. So that means we're relying on a young guy again, Clayton Malone. He is a former third pick. We've had good luck with draft guys kind of stepping in, like high picks stepping in the absence of an established starter. So far, so good. Got the Cavs in the conference finals, and we take care of them. Okay, in the finals, taking on Minnesota. Minnesota's been in the finals just a ton throughout this video. We go up 2-0. Give me 3 and 4. Nice. Earl Maggette, finals MVP. Earl, we'd love to run up the rest of these with you. We're up to 15 banners, so we got to win 7 more still. It would have just been 4 more. We would have really been able to see the light at the end of the tunnel, but not anymore. We still got a couple more twists and turns to go through before we can see that light at the end of the tunnel. All right, on the pick front, we've got 24th pick. That's all good. I'm cool off that. Team options. We'll take these. Kurt Cook. Yeah, I'll take them all. Why not? Herb Washington. I don't even know how you got here, but you were decent for me, so I'll bring you in. Oh, wait, it won't let me re-sign him? I don't know what's going on there, nor do I care enough to really investigate. All right, player progression. What you got for me? Nice. +4 out of Hal McCarty. Oh, my gosh. Brandon Dunleavy goes down 3, and, like, none of my young players got better, including Malone, who I thought was going to get better because he was a third pick. I want to give him another year, though. Dunleavy, though, 84 million to be not that good. I'm so cool off that. We could get Carl Cole, whose contract's a little bit less, and he is a little bit better. It isn't perfect, but wow, he averages 26, so it actually might be just about perfect. That voice crack was nuts. Could I get somebody better if I keep, you know, trying to trade up out of this situation? Ronald, Daniel Douglas, Double D, 28-year-old wing. Let's do it. Okay, all set. Banner number 16. Let's go ahead and raise it up here in Indiana. Any extensions? Earl, got you, bro. You're the guy. Mark Grady, I'm extend you, but you could get moved just because you're old. No trades will be coming this season unless things go drastically wrong, which I just don't see happening. Kent Gary wins MVP. So now they have another crazy big man in Brooklyn, huh? They've just cycled through crazy bigs on that team. We won 62. Honestly, not as many as I had hoped, but it can't be a 70-win year every year. We're still at the top of the East at the end of the day, and we lose to the Bucks. The Bucks, I can't stand the Bucks, dude. They've gotten the best of me so many times. Well, it was a down year. You have those sometimes. That's what I'm gonna chalk it up to, because we've been doing pretty well lately. If we can just get this done by 2070 at this point, I'll be maybe not a happy camper, but a content camper. We'll put it that way. Trade offers kind of suck right now. Post-draft, they always get better, so I'll wait. I'm gonna move these picks for a future one. Now we go team options here. Wade declines his player option. We'll take the team option on Clayton Malone. Former third pick. We traded for him, hoping he could be something. Verdict's still out on if he's gonna be something. We gotta pay Stan Wade, Jordan Ward. Oh, goodness. Okay, Stan. He's going to the Rockets. Houston, we have a problem. I am going to offer Jordan. He's coming back. Herb Washington. All right, Stan Wade goes to the Rockets. Awesome. Sensational. Honestly, was I going to be able to afford all that? Probably not, but it still hurts. And then Mark Grady. It's your time to go, especially now that things have fallen apart the way they did. I could use a new wing. Dusty Carney, Sheldon Wesley, Russ Bayless. I wonder if he has great basketball takes like Skip. I'm going to get Sheldon here. Sheldon will move to the 3. Actually, we'll move McGetty to the 3. His overall goes up, and he's 6'6", so he's a little taller there. All right, there you go. Now we slide on down to player progression. Nice. Okay, the team doesn't look bad, bro. It doesn't. It doesn't. That's good progression. It's not as crazy as it was, but considering all the cap stuff we had to deal with, could be a whole lot worse. All right, let's go contract extensions. Man, I am glad that for the foreseeable future, I'm probably not doing one of these 19 ring challenges for a while because we'll have all the playoff rebuilds that we're going to be doing. So outside of the playoff rebuilds, don't expect much other rebuild content just because there's going to be so many of those. I will say the other content I'll be doing throughout the playoffs is probably going to be more like challenge-based stuff and scenarios about the playoffs rather than more rebuilds because you're already going to be getting so many rebuilds. And man, this 19 ring rebuild has kind of turned me off of the 19 ring rebuilds for a little while. Or well, it's even more than 19 ring rebuild this time. You know, we got to win 22. We're at 15 right now. We're still only at 15. This is brutal. Anderson is your MVP here. We didn't play too well. I guess the loss of depth really did hurt us. We only won 47. The Celtics can't be at the top of the East. They can't. Play in, we win. Gonna make the offs, taking on the Miami Heat. We win, okay. Round 2. Hey man, a little 7-8 matchup in the East Finals. A little Cinderella run. Nets got a crazy front court. We're up 2-1, 3-1. Little 7 seed run to the finals. Yes! Shout out to Sheldon Wesley, my guy. We got Rob O'Brien starting at the PG at a 74 overall. And that is because our guy Hal broke his hand. He's out for the whole postseason. Utah is probably about to give us belt, huh? They're up 2-1, 3-1. Dag nabbit, dude. I thought we could sneak one out there. But yeah, I mean, you lose your PG, especially when he's one of your best players. And he's replaced by a 74. Yeah, things are probably going to get wicked. And they did. NBA draft here. Don't have any picks. Do I have any old players I might want to move? Geraldo Young, funnily enough, you're getting old on me. I might move him a little later, though. Let's go team options. Ion, I'm cool. Clayton will extend the offer. Clayton, though, I'm almost out on you. We can't even afford to pay him, so I might be out on him unless he takes the qualifying offer. Golly, Young's making $90 million. Sort 2 picks with him and maybe snag somebody good. Like a good young player would be super ideal here. Dante Ferguson, you get a couple years younger, but is it worth the 2 picks? I don't know. Henry Buchanan, former 2nd pick, 87 overall, and we get Art Ross. This is a finesse for sure. I'm still taking it. I mean, we had to give up 2 picks, but I still think you take that trade 10 times out of 10. All right, we got Clayton hopefully coming back on the qualifying offer. We can't re-sign Herb. Great. Yeah, I mean, there's just nothing I can do about that. We're cooked. Malone. We signed him 4 years, 212. Oh, the CPU auto matched his deal when I simulated. That's why. Okay, that's not good. That's not good at all. Well, I guess we got that big contract to worry about now. Better live up to the deal now, buddy. You better live up to that deal. All right, there we go. We're at least opening up the season better. The Buchanan trade might win us a couple championships here. How old's my guy McGetty? He's still 29. Hal's still 27. Bro, there's a window here where we could win out all the rest of these championships we need to win, but we got to go like perfect to close the video. But there's this really nice window of opportunity if we can open it. Kent Gary. 33-11 wins MVP. We're back to 62 wins. Back in the driver's seat. Number 1 seed in the East. How, bro? Stop getting injured. Broken ankle? Tape it up. We're going to play through it. Almost lost to the 8 seed because your ankle's broken. Got a 74 overall named Igor running the 1. How? You're going to make me push this challenge into 2070 if you don't hurry up and get back from injury. You ready? No. Great. We're going to lose to the Bulls. I already know. Yeah, we won. Hal, you back? Oh my gosh, he's still not back. Now, the Nets backcourt isn't worth a quarter, but 1 to 2 weeks for Hal. So if we can get to the finals without him, we can... Okay. Yeah, my point guard. This... I was going to title this, you know, rebuilding the worst team in the league, turning the worst team in the league into the best franchise. No, this is going to be something about this rebuild challenge broke me, my hardest rebuild, because that's what this is becoming. I'm in 2064. I thought I could complete this video last night, you know, Friday night. Thought this would be an easier video to do. No. I thought, okay, Saturday morning, record the quick pods video, then I'll record this one. I started back on recording this video. Mind you, I'd already recorded some on it yesterday, but I started back recording this video at about 9:30. It is now 2 p.m. and I still have 7 more championships to win. Ross goes down a couple. Great. I'll trade you next summer. It's a team full of losers, bro. That's what this team is, bro. I can't re-sign Earl Maggette. Just simulate. Just simulate. I'm in a bad mood, man. Y'all know me. I'm usually an energetic, happy-go-lucky guy. I mentioned this in my video I recorded earlier today about B-Pods, how we were watching this show, The Neighborhood, and the white dude on there, his name's Dave. My brother was like, you know, you're a lot like him. You're always just so like, always so happy. I was like, man, hopefully I can get like him one day. His wife's bad. But no, all that to say, most of the time, you know, I'm the guy making jokes. I'm happy. Now, in certain scenarios, I will say I'm pretty quiet and reserved. Like, in certain classes in school, I wouldn't talk at all. Like, if there was people that I was cool with, I'd get up to present and I'd make a bunch of jokes and, you know, not to brag or anything, the whole class would be laughing, reminiscing on the glory days when I had funny presentations in high school. But, you know, I would get up there, everybody would be laughing, having a good time. But then in other classes, I would just be completely normal because I didn't really rock with anybody in the classes like that. And that's okay. They didn't like me either. I will say also, after Sheldon Wesley goes down a couple, I'll get this conversation off in a minute. Hold on. We got the Heat. We win. Brooklyn round 2. If I could ever win an NBA championship, I'd be a happy camper. I've never been closer to quitting one of these ring challenges, bro. I've never been closer to quitting. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I don't even care. Oh my gosh. Oh, everybody's regressing. I have no picks. Clayton Malone's not even the one who needs to go. What am I doing? No, Douglas needs to go. Ross needs to go. Throw 2 picks with them. Somebody throw me a good offer, all right? Oh, great. These offers suck. I'll trade y'all this offseason after hopefully we win a championship, but we probably won't. We probably won't. But yeah, I have no idea what I was about to say about my personality and how I am in different settings. I know that's what I was talking about. I just can't remember what point I was about to make. So that loss made me completely lose my train of thought as well, which is awesome. Marty Williams, Marty Supreme, NBA Cup MVP. Earl Maggette will re-sign. Can't afford to re-sign Jordan, but his contract isn't up yet. My mom finally got back from the grocery. I'm about to go grab some food out of the fridge, bro. I need something, man. I need something. Kent Gary, MVP, man. Cody Allen, Cody Toole, the dynamic duo. They win a couple awards. We won 63 games on the season. Let's go ahead and see what we can get done here in these playoffs. Number 2 seed. I'm just press sim playoffs. Maybe that'll give us some better luck. Brooklyn's gonna beat us again. Oh my gosh, we won! 1, 2, 3. They were up 3-1. We came back. Pels in the finals, baby. We made it out the East. Can we beat the Western Conference champs? Pels got, they got a couple guys. We're down 3-2. We losing 6. All right, I'm off this, bro. I went to go get a snack and I was like, I'll be back. I'll be happy. One of my guys is calling me. He's like, bro, you want to hang out? I was like, I can't ditch, bro. All right, man, I'm back. I thought I was gonna finish this video off yesterday after I got done hanging out with my friends. Ended up getting home at 2 a.m. going to sleep. I'm super tired. Regardless, we're back. Day 3 of this recording. I was supposed to get this done on Friday, and then I was really supposed to get this done on Saturday. Now it's Sunday, and I know I'll get it done. We're at 15 NBA championships. What, we got to win 7 more because the Celtics are at 21. No Tim Duncan, right? Yeah, they're at 21. So we got quite a bit of work to do. We're in 2066. Let's hope, man. So Jordan Ward is injured right now. Daniel Douglas, he's 33 years old, probably needs to be moved. I'm gonna be honest. We throw in a first-round pick with them. Maybe we can just get somebody who's a little younger, fits the timeline better. The offers right now, nothing to write home about. So let's go ahead and skip past this. Evan Finley, I'm good, bro. Last pick of the draft. Qualifying offers, good there. Free agency, obviously not gonna have any money. We don't have any big free agents though, which is good. I don't have to worry about losing players. You know what? I'll take this finesse trade, bro. Throw me some first-round picks. I need them bad. At this point, I'm just trying to get this done by any means, and having some first would be huge down the line because we just haven't had many draft assets the past couple years, and we'll probably need to bring in a few guys via the draft as some key players like Earl Maggette are starting to age. Hal McCarty will give the extension there. Sheldon Wesley, I'll give you a year or two. These contracts are getting so fat. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous how huge these contracts are. Mr. Ward, I can give you like 2 2 years here. We'll drop down the money a little bit, and we'll head straight to player progression now. Okay, Ward goes down 1, but everybody else is pretty much good. I think Maggette went down 1 too, but not a huge deal there. We should be in championship contention this season for sure. And then we'll have some picks, those Utah picks we traded for to look forward to. Is that this year? So we're in 2066. Was one of the picks for 67? Yeah, it is. And we got one for 2068. They're both top 3 protect. So, hey, we could end up with a pick in the draft lottery. Those picks were pretty highly valued, so I'm banking on those being something decent. Season's not off to a great start. Hopefully we can get it together as time goes by. I saw Kelsey Plum. That's the girl from the one popcorn meme. Re-signed with the LA Sparks. I think it was a 1-year deal, but the contract was $999,999. Man, throw me the extra dollar at that point. They said she could have got the max, which was like 1.4 million, but she was taking a pay cut. But come on, give me the extra dollar just so I can say I'm making $1 million. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Team is trash. What if we threw Ward in the trade finder, threw in this Utah pick? Because the Utah pick should hold some weight here. Yeah, it's a 3-star first rounder. We could get Dexter Payton, Dale Bonner, Sammy Singleton, former 2nd overall pick big man, 24 years old on a pretty good contract too. Man, I mean, he'd be a really good option for the team. You know what? Let's go get a sure thing with our draft pick. A guy who's already established, can probably even get better. We'll bring him in. And then what if we took Wesley, took another Utah pick, because this one should be pretty valuable too. Hit the trade finder again and maybe get another guy. We're really excited about Jamal. He could be decent. Yeah, Jamal could actually be more than decent. He could be pretty good. But I think we could probably get him in the offseason. I'm going to wait on that. I think that most recent trade is definitely going to help us. Now, I do need to move. Like, Henry, you can play the 4 for sure. You're probably more of a 4 anyway. It's 6'9". I don't really want you running the center. So there you go. Little trade. Hopefully that gets us on the right path. We win 4 in a row post-trade. Then we lose 4 in a row. So that's pretty much a summary of how this is going. Kent Gary's your MVP. Averaged 31 and 12. Corliss Williamson, he's coaching in 2067. Oh my gosh, dude. He would have to be like 100. Sheldon Wesley averaged 23. Really good season out of him. Earl Maggetti's a little banged up going into the playoffs. We're coming out the play-in anyway. We're not even gonna, we're not going far. We beat Boston. Thank goodness. We can at least stop them from winning a title. Hold on. Maybe a miracle Pacer run. We're the 7th seed and we're all the way in the conference finals right now, taking on the Orlando Magic. Well, we lost and my voice cracked. GG's. Wait, comeback? Orlando Magic blew a 3-1 NBA Finals. We got the Clippers, man. They got a 99? Doyle Irving rocking the buzz cut. Game 1 we take. No way. 7-seed championship run. I need it so bad. Don't come back. Yes! Hal McCarty, 25, 7, and 8. What a way to start off the day, man. I just woke up, got to recording this video. We go ahead, sneak out a championship here as the 7th seed. Hey, man, only what? Still 6 more to go. Oh my gosh, brutal. And the Celtics are still in contention, so who's to say they don't add to their championship total? Anybody crazy in the draft this year? Ralph Henderson. We got a couple guys with Hall of Fame ceilings. Kobe comp? He's coming in at 23 though, so he's probably got his master's degree, 3 kids, you know, he's got a family, but NIL's got to be ridiculous. In the big 2067, my goodness. Do we draft a 23-year-old rookie though? I mean, Kobe comp is absolutely nuts. Now you might be wondering, Danny, how are you even going to go get, we have the Jazz unprotected pick next year, which is awesome. But you're probably wondering, Danny, how are you even going to go get a top 3 pick? Well, the plan's actually pretty simple. We're going to take Sheldon here, right? And we're going to try and move him for a top 3 selection. Oh my goodness. This Jermaine Cole fall off album, absolutely elite. We'll try and trade for 2 from OKC. I'm going to throw Sheldon Wesley their way. They want 2 first. I can do that for you. You give me double E, Evan Elliott, cool. All right. Now, as long as you don't take my guy, they took Ralph or Randolph. I don't even remember bro's name already. Jeremy Kemp. Welcome to the team, coming out of Ohio State. All right, let's go ahead and simulate to the end. Jeremy Kemp, 77 overall off the jump. You better progress fast, man. I know you probably already are thinking about retiring soon because you got to spend more time with your family that you have because you're 40 years old, entering the NBA. Nah, bro, everybody has a different journey. I don't know if it was this video we were talking about it, but Yaxel Lundeberg, bro. Took him a while to get to the league, but he made a bunch of money in NIL, and I think he's going to have a successful NBA career as well. He looks really good, man. We could move Nick Mitchell, throw him with, like, I don't know, Double E, Evan Elliott, throw in a first. Just try and get somebody who's a little bit younger, and then also can hopefully contribute for years to come. Johnny Haywood, former 9th pick. We could take a flyer on him. Bernie Gilmore, former 7th overall pick. Oh, Ryan Jamison, good power forward, 88 overall. Let's do that, yeah. Trash beard, buddy, but we'll look past it. Welcome to the squad. That beard is ridiculous. And listen, maybe I'm hating because I can't grow facial hair and I'm pushing 21 years old. Bro, my 21st birthday is in 10 days. Can y'all believe it, man? I'm very excited. Maybe I'll do some special birthday video. I don't know, like post something interesting, or I don't know, man. Maybe it'll just be another day. We shall see. Our starting 2-guard spot's kind of weak. We could move our guy Earl Maggette back to the 2. I think that's the position he was when he originally got drafted. Put Ryan Jamison at the 3 and run it that way. Now, I know Earl is getting older on us at this point, but I do kind of need him to hold it down for a little bit more time at 33. We don't have money to do extensions right now, but nobody's set to hit free agency this summer, so that should be okay. Off to a really good start to the season. We just allegedly drafted the next Kobe Bryant in the draft. That's what we're hoping for. Floor for him is real deal Brad Beal. I'm hoping that's like Washington Wizards 30 PPG, finessing big contracts Bradley Beal, not Los Angeles Clippers. Oh, my leg! Bradley Beal. You know what I mean? We're at 32-19 on the season. Puts us in the 3 spot here in the East. I mean, bro, I don't know. Do we make a big move here? We could probably move Earl Maggette for value in the offseason too if we wanted to, which I think is something we will do. Not because we don't have a lot of love for Earl, but because, I mean, we know he's going to regress and we kind of want to be ahead of that. Clayton Malone, if we could throw him with like Bruce Robinson. How good is this Utah pick? Oh, it's really good. I kind of want to hold it for myself because I'm greedy like that. But, oh, I just bumped my desk. Terry Walker, man, he's pretty good. Put it in reverse, Terry. We could get, ooh, Corey Fox, who's still on his rookie deal. We'd also get Alex White, who's on a fat contract. Jaden York, really good center. Tyler Long, he's on an expiring though. Martin Price. I'm gonna wait till the offseason to make deals. That could come back to bite me because I don't know if we're gonna win the championship this year. Hoping we will, but there are a couple teams ahead of us in the conference. Maybe when it comes down to it in the playoffs, we'll lock in. We've definitely been a second half of the season type of team. We'll always turn it up in February and March. We've seen that historically throughout. I mean, we are over 40 years in this rebuild, and I feel like a lot of times there have been scenarios where, hey, you're at the deadline, you're pretty good, but maybe you think you need a move, and then you just end up saying, let's rock out with the group, and you jump up to the 1 seed. I feel like we've seen this time and time again with the Pacers. Golly, Jay Sean! Averaged nothing your first year, then averaged 25, then averaged 30. Now you're the MVP. What a crazy career come-up story in H-Town. That is actually ridiculous. We come into the postseason as the hottest team in the league. No Oubre. 27 tonight from Hal McCarty. Let's go ahead and get to it. Round 1, we got the New York Knicks. Man, take this belt. We beat them in 6. Philadelphia, we're up 3-2. Celtics aren't in the playoffs. Thank goodness. We're going to win this game 7. Told you. No doubt in my mind. There were actually many doubts in my mind. Earl Maggette put up 38 points. Next up will be the Toronto Raptors. And we're down 3-0. Cooked. We get a game. We get 2. We get 3. No way. Okay, yeah, there wasn't a way. I was like, bro, what? We almost came back, though. Rockets win the championship, beating the Raps. And now it's time for some more off-season adjustments. We should have a good pick via the Utah Jazz. It ends up at 7. I was kind of hoping for more. Singleton's mad. Man, Sammy, quit complaining. I didn't give you your extension. Listen, we got a lot going on with the team. The finances are absolutely cooked. So you got to kind of understand here what I'm going through. Number 1 pick guy compared to Rudy Gobert, yeah, I'll stay away from him. Freddie Smith projected to go 2nd. They're saying his ceiling and floor is Tony Parker. Hopefully TP on the court. Because if he's Tony Parker off the court, we could have some teammate chemistry issues. I'm going to go grab the 2nd pick, Clint Vincent in the deal as well. And we want to go get this Tony Parker compared player. And then Mr. Vincent, I do not want to pay $53 million, just to be frank with you. Might be better to wait a little bit to trade him. We We get Earl Morrison, former 15th pick. Yeah, I'm going to wait on that trade. Let's go ahead and draft our PG. Dang it! The Blazers took him, and I'm not taking the next Rudy Gobert, dog. I'm so good off that. Get Portland on the phone. All right. Fredward. I'm going to trade pick 2 right up for you. Nice. Do we have any? Nah, 29th pick, second round. I got like no picks, bro. The vault has been emptied. Man, a rookie contract is 2 years, $69 million. That is absolutely ridiculous. If that's true, if I got a son, I mean, this WNBA money's going up too. If I ever have a son or a daughter one day, we're in the lab, we're in the gym. I'm gonna have a son who's 5'6". Come on, man, you can make it. Oh yeah, we did want to look at Earl Maggette trade offers, bro. If I ever had a son one day, he ended up being 5'6", I know he'd be heated. I'm about 6'3", but that's not possible, is it? I mean, I guess it probably is possible, but oh, I'd be so mad. I'd feel cheated. Your pops is that tall, you end up that short. It's supposed to be that the next generation's usually taller. We could grab Chris Finley, Theo McGee. It's not a bad return. We might just do it. Yeah, I mean, it's the best thing on the table. I'm gonna go ahead and take it. Hopefully Finley, he's on an expiring. This really is not a good return. What if I threw somebody else in the deal? What if we did Maggette and like, I don't want to throw Kemp because we believe in Kemp. Hugh Armstrong, just as another guy, I don't know. Maybe I should have took the Maggette offers while they were better. This isn't bad. We get a nice backcourt. You get Edwin, you get Jamal. We'd have to trade Henry Buchanan. Could we do this instead of my guy Henry, we throw in Clint? They said we're already set at power forward. Didn't you just want a power forward, you doofus? See, look, threw in a first, they're convinced. Master negotiator back in the building. Okay, so that's good. We have a lot of point guard play, which maybe I didn't really think through, but Edwin, you can play the 3, then McCarty, you go to the 2. Boom, we are all good. We're squared away there. Free agency, we're not really gonna have any chicken to play with or anything, unfortunately. Yeah, we don't have any money, so nothing to really do there. Player progression, what you got for me? Nice! Jeremy Kemp, I was skeptical on the Kobe comp since you came into the league at 23. Kobe came in the league at like 17. But hey, man, can't argue with the +7 to your overall. We need him to be the one to add what, +7 to our championships, +6. That's what I need. No, the team's looking pretty deep. I think we're really returning to form. Hopefully we can win some championships here moving forward. Jamal's not sure about re-signing. Mr. Buchanan will re-sign with me. I will be glad to re-sign you. Clayton, I'll give you a deal, even though I don't rock with the last name, bro, but I give you a deal. And then Jamal, we're just waiting. Hopefully once he gets acclimated to the team, gets acclimated to winning, because all we do is win. All I do is win no matter what. Oh man, only one loss to open up the season. These next few championships are about to be cake. How did you win NBA Cup MVP, averaging 7 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists? Those are the worst stats ever. You are trash. All right, let me see. Will my guy Jeremy extend with me now? Hopefully he likes the winning culture we got here. Yeah, Jeremy, I appreciate you, man. Okay, we are all squared away there. I was gonna actually double upload today to make up for the fact that I didn't double upload yesterday. But then I was thinking, wow, this video is about to be 3 hours. I think I can just throw it up by itself. And actually, another reason why I was like, I don't need a double upload today is because tomorrow there will be a double upload for sure. I'm not gonna not do it. I know I can do it. There's some content I got planned out. I'm very excited. I think y'all might be able to guess what it is, but I'm not gonna spoil it if you can't guess with what's coming up tomorrow. 23 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Shout out to Uncle Hal, year 13, still getting to it. 70 wins, bro. I mean, that just feels so good. 18 in a row to close out the regular season too. Come on, this is what we do. Round 1, Philly Sixers. We beat them in 5. Next up will be the Bucks. What? I hate the Bucks. No, bro. We blew a 3-0 to them, dog. We blew it. They always do this, bro. They can't keep getting away with this. He can't keep getting away with this. Dude, that was supposed to be our tip. 70 wins, no ring. 70 wins, no ring. Team options, what you got for me? Jeremy Kemp, yeah. RJ, Guy, I'm good. Extensions, we got Edwin. Ryan, I give you like 2 years. You are 30 though, so I don't want to give you too many years. I know how the regression gets, all right? At least we don't have any hard cap stuff we've had to deal with the past couple years. Shout out to my dog, Freddie, up 8. Oh, my goodness. Jeremy Kemp up 7. This is so huge. Jeremy Kemp is that guy. Okay, now I'm actually thinking we need a 5. Well, we don't need a 5. I could put Hal at the 3s and 99. That's nuts. But then we have too many small forwards. We could really use another front court guy. Edwin Gray was really good for us, but I almost want to move him to go get somebody who's more of a front court presence, just because y'all see all the guards we have. Willie Braun, 89 overall, double-double. Sure. This dude's still going, man. Oh, my goodness. It feels like he's been in the league a long time. Shout out to Fred. 21, 4, and 5. The real Tony Parker is here, man. We won 62 games. Not as many as last year, but hey, 70 and 12 didn't have a good ring to it anyway. Hopefully, the 62 will have a better ring to it. 62 and 20. First round goes smooth. If we lose to the Celtics, oh, thank goodness. Toronto Raps, we're up 3-2. Please get me to the finals. All right, we're here. San Antonio, Deion Holton leading the way. This team is terrible. They are not good compared to us. There's no universe where they should win. We sweep them. Hal McCarty, 25, 6, and 7. Finals MVP. Shout out to Uncle Hal. Continues to hold it down. That's 17 chips. 5 more to go. We can see the light at the end of the tunnel, fellas. Let's keep going. 2070 NBA draft. I can almost guarantee you, never once has one of these challenges gone into 2070. I can guarantee you, not these 19 ring challenges. Not one of them. I can guarantee you it hasn't gone this far. All right, Jameson, 31 years old. If I throw a couple picks with you, actually, let's wait a second. No, it's already free agency. Jameson. If I throw a couple picks with you, can I get somebody maybe a little younger, a little better? Yeah, I mean, Celso, power forward, 87 overall, 25 years old. Let's do that. And then free agency, RJ Hawkins. I'm so cool. I'm going to go, I guess I'll sign a backup 2 guard, Tommy Porter. And then let me grab Dexter here for some backup small forward minutes. Or not, that's fine. Player progression, looking to go back to back. Hal goes down 1. I want to keep him another couple years, bro. He's still nice. Kemp and Fred go up 3 apiece. We're going to need them to continue to improve. Clayton Malone needs to be on the move soon here. He's regressing. Let's give Hal an extension. Let's get Jeremy right. We can't afford Jamal, but he's got 2 years left, so that should be okay. We can deal with that in a second. We'll push it off. Procrastinated, if you will. The word procrastination used to come with stress to me, man. Because, bro, school and procrastination for me went hand in hand. And, you know, the worst part about it was I felt like procrastination always worked. When I would push stuff to the last minute, I remember it got wicked towards the tail end of my college tenure. It'd be 11 p.m. I got an assignment due at 12. I'm just then hopping on to do the assignment. It'd be like, oh, I mean, you know, not anything crazy, but you'd have 2-page essay due in an hour. Gotta lock in. I haven't started. Like that kind of situation. And I'd always get it done before the buzzer. But if I really think about it, if I would have just spent all that time that stuff was on my mind, actually working on the thing, it probably would have been a lot less stressful. Because you know when you're trying to relax, but you know you got something to do, so you can't even really relax because the thing's on your mind. That's how it always was for me with schoolwork and deadlines. And sure, now with like YouTube, I'm like, yeah, I got to get my video out each day. But that doesn't feel like something that's super stressful to me. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I need to get this video out. Like, I have other things to do, and this might be tough to get it out, sure. But most of the time, I'm like, yeah, I get to record a video today. Cool. That's a good part of my day. It's never like, oh, I gotta record. You know what I mean? There are days where I'm like, I don't really want to record, but most days I'm pretty excited, especially now that the playoffs are coming up. Almost every day I'm like, yeah, let's talk ball, let's record, let's have a good time. Oh my gosh, if we lose to Miami. Okay, we win. We got New York Conference Finals. They got a 71 overall starting at the 2 guard. This is a joke if we lose. We sweep them. Lakers in the finals. All right, LA. This team's bad. Not a single 90 plus. They are a 1 seed though, I guess. We beat them in 5. Back-to-back chips. Hal, 27, 7, and 6. Uncle Hal still got it. We are 4 away from our goal, baby. 4 away. We would have been 1 away to get the 19, but, things have changed. But 4 away, 3 away from tying. Let's keep working here. We can really, really see the light at the end of the tunnel. All right, Mr. Malone, I'm going to move you. Let's just wait till post-draft. Let's pick up the option on Fredward, qualifying offer. Keith, I'm cool. And then we're going to see if we can move Mr. Malone here. So we know he's going to get worse. Let's throw in a 2075 first. 2075 first. Goodness gracious. Rob Page looks pretty good. Only 27. Let's get him. And then at 30 years old, Buchanan's probably going to get worse too. So let's throw first with him. Abe Robertson. Clayton Malone right back. Ergo. You know what? He's younger. Maybe he gets better. We'll see. Feel like he's a decent player to just take a flyer, take a chance on. Why not? Hunting the three-peat this season. McCarty down 1. We might have to move him sooner than later. Whoa. Who is this guy? Tim Bernard. We traded for him out of LA. He goes up 7 overalls. We'll keep an eye on old buddy. Maybe he becomes decent. I feel like he was just a throw-in player in one of the trades. I didn't even really notice. And now he might become more than a throw-in. We just extended a bunch of guys. Let's get into the 71-72 season. Three-peat on the way, potentially. Junior Coleman is your MVP. 60 wins this year. Top seed as we try to go get this three-peat, man. 25 a night from Jeremy Camp. He's became a really great player for us. Already 28 and just in year 5, though. It's nuts. Round 1, we go ahead and sweep the Hawks. Round 2, Boston. You better move. Come on. Mavericks, Magic, Lakers, whatever. Magic in the finals. 12-0 going into the finals, and this sorry Spurs team really thinks they can beat me. This sorry Banner 19, raise it up right now. We could have raised it up before game 1. I know this is a win. Hal McCarty, 25-7. Uncle Hal. Bro, I don't even know if I can bring myself to trade Uncle Hal. He's still one of the best in the world. He's got Braun type longevity. Maybe not Braun yet, but you know what I mean. He's nice. 19 championships. That would have been the record, but we still got 3 more to go. If we could win them all in a row to close this out, that'd be kind of fire. Let me see. Where are we at here? Dude, Hal's still a 98. I'm going to hold on to him one more year. I love Unc so much. I can't let him go. What about this pick? Oh, we could get Benji. I'm thinking about trading Jamal because he did regress last summer, so, might not be a bad play. Let's do it later. Tim Bernard will take the team option. Erno, we got to pay. I wonder how this dude Tim will end up progressing. I wonder if he's got super high potential or if he's at one little bit of progression and that's kind of going to be it. Be interesting to see how his career arc pans out. Me and my friends were playing this game. Oh, what was it called? Imposter? It's like no, it's not like Among Us. I'm going to explain the game in a minute. Hold on. I need to lock in. I'm not going to do any trades right now. Celso, I'll go ahead and pay you, bro. And then Erno, I pay you. Okay, hopefully we can afford both those contracts. Thank goodness we somehow can. Oh, I should have traded Uncle Hal. Well, I guess we're running it another year. Hey, Bernard goes up 3 more. Good stuff. But we were playing this game called Imposter, right? We had, I think it was 6 of us playing, right? And we had 2 imposters. So basically 4 people knew what the word was. And then the 2 imposters, they know the category of the word. So let's say it's a location, right? If you're the imposter, you'll know the category of the word and you'll get a hint. So maybe if it was the Lakers stadium, an example of a hint you could get is hardwood. Because, it's like a hardwood floor basketball. I don't know if that's a perfect example, but basically as an imposter, you're trying to fit in and you'll go around. Each person will say a word or a phrase and they're trying to tell you, hey, I'm not the imposter. I know the word, but I'm not going to reveal the word. So if it's the Lakers and you're not trying to reveal the word, maybe you say, like, if it's a Lakers stadium, you're not trying to reveal the word. What would you say? I feel like maybe this was a bad example and I'm explaining this horribly. If it's a Lakers stadium, you're trying not to reveal the word. You could say maybe locker room, because then hey, that's in the stadium. Like, this guy probably knows. But it's tough because the imposter gets a hint, and that might sound like the hint the imposter got. If you played the game, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, I probably just sound like a doofus fumbling through my words. 22, 6, and 7 from Uncle Fred. Nah, that's not Uncle Fred. He's still pretty young. My bad. 65 wins on the season. Eastern Conference was terrible this year. It's really wide open for us to go on a run. Championship number 20 could be ours right here, right now. Oh my goodness. Indiana, a 4-peat. San Antonio, come here. You can't run from the belt. You can't run. 24, 3, and 6 from Fredward. And that will put us at 20 NBA titles. Boston, we're almost there. All right, now Hal's got to go. He's been such a key, big piece for us for years, man. I'd wish he could stay till the end, and he probably could. But I wanna get rid of him before the regression gets real bad, or even worse, he retires. I lose him for nothing. We can't run that risk because we are so close right now, and I don't want to mess it up. Dang, this guy's bald. All right, let me re-sign Rob Page. Thank you for requesting a reasonable amount of money. Like, I can do that contract for you, bro. Now Hal, we go 2 first. I just need somebody who's a similar overall level and also younger. We got another James Jr. Lester Rogers, he looks pretty good. Jordan Watson. Dude, is so tough because y'all know we love Hal over here. Lynn Payne. Lester's really good. It's just we got a lot of guards. We could probably move things around for him. Let's get him. He's the best player available. He's young. Because we can do like, we can move. Oh, Jeremy Kemp dislocated his patella, but he'll be back. We move him to the 3. Yeah, that'll probably be fine. And then Jeremy, if I could move him too, because he's just getting old on me. George Wall, 24-year-old big man. We could use another big. If we slide him to the 4, I think we can make that work. And then 30-year-old Willie Braun, maybe we trade him too, just because try to get off a few older players. We'd have to trade Tim Bernard in this deal. I like Tim Bernard. I think he's going to be pretty dang good. Ronnie Gary, T. Stewart. I'm going to hold on to Willie for now. Whoa. Rob Page, hopefully he takes my deal. He's going to take my deal. All right, contracts are squared away. Player progression. Okay, not any bad regression. That's good. Hopefully we can win this without Uncle Hal. 2 more championships to go. Do I have any extensions that I need to do too? I'll check that. We got Kemp. Yeah, of course. Got to get him back. Dude, I feel pretty good that we can win these last couple. I feel actually really good that we can get these. Daryl Riley is your MVP. 67 wins on the season. Really good work. 28 a night from Jeremy Kemp. Let's go ahead and get to the playoffs. First round, easy. Second round, easy. Conference finals, easy. We finally got on a roll, bro. It took us about 100 years, but we're finally on a roll where we're just winning. Like, that's really all there is to it. There's another one. Freddie, finals MVP, 29, 7 and 8. Shout out to Fred, doing great stuff. And that puts us at 21 chips. We've officially tied the C's. It might finally be coming to an end, bro. It might finally be coming to an end. It's been a long time coming. It's probably my longest 0 to 19 ring challenge, but we're about to enter what could be the last season. Can you believe it? I sure can't. All right, a little bit of regression, but we're just going to run it back with this group. I think that they got it. I believe in my guys. Last playoffs was so easy that I think it'll be just fine this year. And if you have made it to the end of this one, whoo, I appreciate you, big dog. It really does mean a lot to me. I mean, bro, we this was a crazy one. This was a crazy one. This was a long rebuild. Obviously, I don't want to run the credits before it's over. You're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we won. Good job. But it's not obviously over. It's over, bro. We are 19-0. We are winning this championship, baby. And open up the season 20-0. This championship is mine. I'm confident in it. Pacer fans, I know y'all went through a lot over this past season. Seeing your team go from game 7 to the finals, almost winning. Hallie goes down. All this stuff happens. Wait, they didn't almost win. They got blown out by OKC. But I think the way Hallie was playing, had he not got hurt, they probably win the chip, right? Regardless, seeing your team go from that to one of the worst teams in the league has got to be a terrible experience. So I'm glad I could do this for y'all, even if it did take me till 2075, almost 50 years after we started the sim in 2026. And we're going to end it off with a bang, though. We might have our best season of the video in the last year. But yeah, man, all the support means the world to me. Thank y'all so much. It's incredible, man. And playoff bracket will be set tomorrow, or well, late tonight. But I'm probably not going to be doing anything playoff related late tonight. I'm going to get my rest, get some sleep. And then tomorrow, probably earlier in the day, I'll have a playoff related video. I was trying not to reveal what I was doing, but I'm going to be doing some playoff stuff tomorrow. And then there'll be another one later in the day. So double upload tomorrow for sure. 25, 5, and 7 from Fredward. He's your MVP. 76 and 6 in the final year. Man, let's do something cool in this last run. Something real nonchalant, something real easy. Let's just go simulate playoffs. I can't even see the first round. Simulate playoffs. Get me where I need to go. We're in the finals. Taking on the Rockets. Final title on the line here. Let's close it out. We sweep them. Fred, 30 and 10. Finals MVP. And that will do it. 22 NBA championships. We passed the Celtics who won 21. And if we go through league history, man, we got a lot to recap because I definitely want to recap everything that went down. So it all started with our first championship in 2027 with Hallie. We had a quick redemption story. Then it was a big drought. 5 years in a row, no titles. We won one in 33 and 34. Hallie was still in the building for those. We had Cam Williams as well. Grabbed another one in 36 after a year off in 2035. Hallie was still there for that one. Then we were post Halliburton. We had Jay Sean Wright, Pat Jacobson. I believe they were both bigs. We went 4 straight with them from 42 to 45. Take a couple years off, grab another repeat. It's Cliff, it's Anton. In 52, we grab another one with Pat Jacobson. Then we take 4 years off, grab one in 2057. Tyrone Newman's your finals MVP. Then we get 2 more. Carlson Cobb, Earl Maggette. Take a year off, grab one in 61. Then it was a bad drought. 5 years, no chips. We get one in 2067 with Uncle Hal. Then we lose 2 more years in a row. And after that, it was all dubs. Won a 3-peat with Hal McCarty as the finals MVP. And then how about 3 more after that with Fred as the finals MVP. Ended out the video on 6 straight Larry OBs. As far as MVPs we had in Indianapolis, we didn't have too many. We had Cam Williams grab one in 33. Back-to-back MVPs here in Indiana. It was Anton, it was Pat in 44 and 45. Then it was a ton of years off. My guy Uncle Hal got one in 2069. Freddie grabbed one in 73 and 75. And then we'll go through the team records as well, as well as like some NBA history stuff, just because we simulated so dang long. NBA records. Is there like a new all-time leading scorer? Anthony Edwards actually just barely got Braun there. Trevor Stevenson was really good too. But as far as postseason points, Dalton Evans holds the record. He had a 66 piece in 2073. Goodness gracious. And then yeah, we'll just go through all these records. I'll also check out the team records as well. If we go here, team records. Reggie Miller had the highest scoring game, tied by Uncle Hal there. Here's playoff points, field goals made, threes, free throws, rebounds, assists. Yeah. And then retired jerseys is the last thing. I just want to recap some of our legendary players. We had Anton, Cam Williams, Pat Jacobson, and Tyrese Halliburton, of course. Now, another guy who definitely get his jersey retired is Hal. My guy was incredible. And honestly, we'd probably see Fred and Jeremy Kemp get their jerseys retired with us too. But it is over. 22 NBA championships. If you enjoyed, you made it to the end, comment Pacers. Appreciate you if you made it to the end of this one. No, it was a marathon. Goodness gracious. Like, subscribe. We love basketball. Have a great day. I'll see you on the next one. Playoff content tomorrow. I'm excited. Peace.